There we go. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is JoJo. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Happy Friday afternoon. I got my tea. We're good to go. That is good stuff. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I hope you have had an absolutely fantastic week. Now, as we head into the weekend, we have got the full moon in Libra. That's right, the pink moon. And let me tell you, that is happening tomorrow. And this full moon is all about balance, relationships, justice, and harmony. And since Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and diplomacy, it's got that it's got a special light, tingly feel. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody is getting ready for that. How is everybody doing this afternoon? Let's see who we got in chat and give everybody a moment to get in here, get past the little advertising jail, get the little notifications and all the things. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. All of the things. Who we got hiding in here? Let's see. We got T.A. Khalil. How are you doing? T. Rose is in the house. Todd Moore. Pam Bear is here. We got Miss Carrie in the house. How are you doing, my friend? River Dragon. What is going on? We got Anna Boo. I can't figure out. I don't know if I should add Boo or Bean to the end of your name, but there needs to be something there. Anna Boo. Anna Bean. Anna. We'll figure it out. But hey, how are you doing, boo-boo? Welcome in. We got Annalie Schmitz in the house. How are you doing, darling? Welcome in. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Friday evening, Friday afternoon. Miss Lisa is in the house as well. How are you doing? Oh, and we got Goodman's Mixes. What is going on, brother? Y'all be sure and check out Goodman's Mixes. He is laying down the tunes like an absolute madman. And has built a quite nice little channel over there, so y'all be sure and check him out. Susie Q is hiding in the mod cave. We got Nola Lady 504. How is everybody this afternoon? Are you guys well? Are you doing good? You feeling frothy? Ready to go? Ready to have a good weekend? Ready to play? Maybe do a little spring cleaning? Do all the things? You know, all the things. A weed festival. Oh my. I gotta be careful with that. JoJo's, don't get me wrong. I don't judge anybody that does it, but no. I've had my fair share. I had some brownies one time that they were delicious. They were really good brownies, and that was the problem. They were delicious. And I ended up sleeping for, 2 days? Got things to do. I do hope everybody is ready for this weekend. Again, we've got the full moon in Libra, the pink moon. That is happening tomorrow. And again, it's all about balance, relationships, justice, and harmony, especially since Libra is ruled by Venus. Again, the planet of love, beauty, diplomacy, luxury, all the things. You know what I'm saying? Full moons mark the culminations, revelations, and emotional intensity. And it's always a good time to let things go. There are little rituals that you can do. As a matter of fact, today I've got quite a nice little surprise for you. For each and every single zodiac sign, get a separate ritual that you can do to help utilize the energy and move it forward as it pertains to your sign with what's going on astrologically speaking. Let's see. So under Libra's influence, this weekend you can expect developments or turning points, especially in partnerships, romantic, business, or platonic, as well as themes around fairness and self versus others. It's all about the balance, and it's going to bring up certain things for people. There are different emotional things that are coming up, and you can feel this effect for several days before, and several days after the full moon. I do have certain rituals that I do on the full moon. I make moon water, where I take water in clear receptacles and put it out in the moonlight. I leave it out there. I'll be putting those out tomorrow morning. I leave them out overnight under the full moonlight, and then I leave them out for an extra day. So even though I'm putting them out tomorrow morning, I won't actually bring them in until Sunday evening. I do a little ritual where I write down my intentions and things that I'm trying to let go of, or, blockages that I'm trying to remove from my life. And I try to set those intentions into the water. Again, I do a little meditation with it, say a couple of prayers, and I set it out. It's just some people think it's hokey. For me, it's just a practice of my own particular faith. And you can use that moon water for all kinds of things. I mean, you can put it in ritual baths. You can make ice cubes with it. I myself put it into a CPAP machine, the little sleep apnea thing. Let me tell you, a CPAP mask is one of the sexiest things you can wear to bed. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'll die on that hill. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, so with that being said, we're going to get into this today. We're just going to do a quick little rundown of, what the focus is for each zodiac sign. We're going to pull a couple of cards, get a quick astrological prediction, advice, and give you a little ritual that you can do for your zodiac sign to help you work with the energies that is. Nothing really big. It's just something that people can do to help set their intentions and get their mindset in the right place to try to work with the astrological energies that are. So with that being said, we're going to dive right into this. Now, right after this, or soon after, when I get done with this live, I'm going to be taking a quick little break. I'm going to eat some dinner and whatnot. Make sure gumbo is good. And then I'm going to be doing a live mini read session. That link is pinned in the chat. If you have a personal question that you would like to ask, you can click there and get in on that live. I should be going live. Right now, I've got it set for 7:30. It might be like 8. I'm going to, just let's go loosey-goosey with it. I am going to take a little break in between, and then I'll be answering questions live after that. So let's dive into this and see what we get for each and every single zodiac sign. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jay. What is going on, everybody? I hope you are all well. Let's get started and dive into this. We are going to start with, of course, with those birthday babies. Aries. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aries. Happy birthday to you. We're going to be doing your reading at 9 minutes even. So, Aries, this weekend, the full moon is going to bring focus for you on relationships and compromise. A relationship may come to a head, or if you're dating somebody new, if you're single, there could be a brand new spark coming into your life. You might either deepen a connection or feel pushed to set boundaries. One way or the other, it's going to be a little bit of an emotionally charged situation. Your advice is don't rush to win an argument. Practice active listening and prioritize mutual respect. And I'm a little Aries, they can be, the little emperors, and they can be a little stubborn, a little tyrannical. But right now is the time to compromise and really listen to other people and what they've got going on. And so this full moon is going to bring that into a focus for you, Aries. As far as your relationship, since that's what's coming up for you in this category, here is a little ritual that you can do. The theme is, of course, self and others. The ritual is to write 2 different letters, one from your perspective and one as if you're your partner friend, or colleague. And once you write your letter, you write a letter from them with whatever, the discussion is. So you write two different letters. Let it reveal different imbalances or blind spots. And then once you've written those out, you can reread them, understand them, kind of understand where another person might be coming from and what your valid points are, what their valid points, blah, 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 blah. So you get that equal balance and have an understanding of both perspectives. Then you burn them safely, of course. Can burn them. I mean, you can tear them up, throw them away, but if you do burn them, please be safe. But the suggestion is to burn them safely to release tension and invite empathy into the situation. If you are a fan of meditation, you can always meditate on the phrase, I can be strong and soft, understanding and empathetic. There you go. All right, Aries, let's get into the cards and find out what you got going on for the weekend. How is this going to be treating you, especially under the guise of relationships and compromise? What do we got going on for my Aries gang this weekend? We have the Lovers, 10 of Swords, and the Fool card. There you are, Aries. So you may have a choice, or somebody may have a choice. And again, like I said, this full moon's going to bring it up. So some kind of relationship may come to a head this weekend, whether it's deepening the bond or, taking off in a brand new direction. And right here, it looks like you have a choice. The 10 of Swords talks about the end of something. The 10s are it's over. The 10 is there are no more swords. It's done. It's over. It's finished. And we're starting on a brand new cycle. But obviously, there's a choice here. You could be dealing with a Gemini with that Lover's card there. Let's find out, how is your energy in this? What is your energy like, Aries? Oh! We have, let's see, well, it actually came out in reverse. We got the 7 of Wands in reverse. We've got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. You don't want to argue anymore. You might be finding out some information, gathering some information. You could be spying, checking out somebody's social media, doing the thing. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, strong Virgo. But you, after learning some information, you don't want to fight. You're coming at this very openly. You've got your guard dropped. And for some of you may just be giving up. But there is an end to a situation here. Let's find out. There's a leap of faith into a brand new direction, Aries. Let's see what the other person has. How is their energy? We've got the King of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and a 3 of Swords. Well, this person absolutely adores you, Aries. Now, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates, because the energies can be reversed. There's a lot of love and maturity here. Somebody is waiting on their ships to come in, and they are heartbroken. You get the 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. This person is hurt. This could be a past situation. This full moon is bringing a lot into play here. So you may be learning some information that makes you drop your guard, or it could be that you're just not fighting anymore, period. Obviously, you are, this can be a spying card, but it's a card of a student. It's somebody who's gathering information, learning information, and you're coming at it from the Queen of Pentacles. That's very confident, stable, grounded energy. You don't want to fight anymore. You're done. And whoever this is does have a lot of love for you. And again, I could be talking to a cross watcher, so take it how it resonates for you. But there is a lot of love here, and somebody is waiting for this. They patiently, but they are heartbroken. Three of Swords. You know, there's a choice here, Aries. And again, this is all about relationships and compromise. Something may be, again, something's coming to a head this weekend, you know, and there needs to be a discussion. I think both of you, you're coming at it solid, stable, grounded. This person's coming at it maturely with love. I think there needs to be a little conversation here. You two need to figure out how to get on the same page. And remember, your ritual is to write a letter from your perspective and write a letter from their perspective, what they might say or what you think they would say anyway, and try to come up with your own kind of balance to this. And this situation could have already happened. The Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, it could have already happened, and it's just the feelings coming up with this particular full moon. Let's see. How are you coming at this, Aries? Got the High Priestess here. You have a strong intuition, but I don't think you're really saying much. If you are, it's very little. You're not communicating much. You got to be careful with that. How is this person coming at this situation? Temperance. This person, again, they're waiting. They're trying to wait the situation out, and they're trying to balance their emotions. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we got the Devil card. Obviously, there's some fear. There's some, could be a little ego, insecurity coming into play with this. Be careful of your ego. Be mindful of your temper. You want to control your emotions and things. But if you're being silent, somebody may be waiting for you to speak. Remember, this weekend is about balance. You can either deepen the connection or set up healthy boundaries with things. So whatever the argument is, it looks like there's a need for some communication here. So you can use the ritual that I told you about earlier and focus on that with this full moon to try to guide you through. If for some of you, it might be your birthday. You might be trying to have a celebration, and then something comes up. That might bring it to a head as well. But this is possibly a soulmate connection with that Lover's card there. But something is coming to an end, whether it's an argument or the relationship itself, or you just resolving your feelings about it. Remember, you don't want to carry resentment with you, because it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to feel hurt. Forgiveness is for you, whether you actually forgive that person or just forgive them in your heart. Remember, everybody's got free will, but I get the feeling you are in this solid, stable, grounded energy, using your intuition, which is on point, by the way. And you just don't want to fight anymore. You're tired of being defensive about something, and either the fight's coming to an end, or there is a relationship that is finally being put to rest. I do think this person is heartbroken, and they are trying to be solid, stable, grounded, and they're waiting in divine timing, I think, for communication to come together and try to get on the same page. That's what I've got for you, Aries. And let's get you a yes or no question. Get that answer for you right now. Think of your question. Breathe deeply. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's a maybe. It can go either way. The Wheel of Fortune is about good fortune coming your way. It's also about karma, things that are destined. Can be about good karma or bad karma. And I think this is just a matter of how you treat it. Whatever energy you put out there, that's what the universe is going to give back to you. That's what people are going to give back to you. Just remember that. Try to keep a cool head. And I think you are. I think you're using your intuition. And I think you're just done arguing. You're done fighting with something. And I do believe there's an ending. And you're standing in your power by that Fool card there. And you're taking a leap of faith into a brand new cycle, whether it's with this person or without this person. But I do think this is a soulmate. The answer to your question is a maybe. Just depends on how you come at it. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a second. I'm going to sip on my tea here. Whew, had a little tickle in my throat there. I can tell you, somebody didn't want me saying that. But, you know, whoever you are, I'm a Gemini. Guess what? I said it. Get over it. Remember, roles can be reversed. Flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates for you. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Happy birthday. Try to enjoy the rest of your birthday season. Remember, JoJo loves you. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. If you got a personal question, you can join me after this live for my live mini reads, or you can email me for a private reading by sending an email to themojotarot@gmail.com. Thank you, Aries. Hello, Miss Linda. Linda Yum Yum is in the house. How are you doing, boo-boo? Welcome in, welcome in. Gary Luce, the infamous Taurus. What is going on? I've got Gemstone Reiki. If y'all have not checked out her channel, please do so. Yet another lovely reader out there bringing you advice and messages from the 5D. All right, let's get these shuffled up, and we're going to move this along to Taurus. We're going to do Taurus this evening at 22:22. 22 minutes, 22 seconds. Taurus, my bull gang. Well, what do we got for my Taurians this weekend? The full moon is going to bring focus on your health and routines, your health, your routine, your living space, all of that. You might realize this weekend what's out of balance in your daily life, whether it's overworking, poor habits, or ignoring self-care. And you definitely have to have a good environment to kind of feel at peace. Your advice is to reassess your schedule, make small changes that bring peace and structure to your everyday rhythm, and to organize your space to work and have a more, easy flow with things, if you will. But this full moon is going to be bringing up, it's going to be, touching those particular nerves for you. Hold on just a moment, kid. Sorry about that. Like I said, I still got a little tickle in my throat there. The tea helps. It really does. Taurus, the ritual for you over the weekend is about your sacred space and cleansing. The overall theme is daily harmony, routine, health. Right now, the ritual for you is to clean and energetically clear your home or workspace. You want to light incense, ring bells, or use sound bowls to reset the vibe, possibly even burn some sage or Palo Santo, whatever. You want to organize your space in a way that feels more peaceful and allows for the flow. As a bonus, you can always add beauty. You can add some flowers, soft textures, or something Venusian, that's based on your home planet, your ruling planet. But you want to add a touch of luxury. You want to make things feel nice, and you want to put yourself in a good space and, change up your routines, your health routines, so that you get a better flow of things as you will, because this full moon is going to hit on those particular areas for you. Let's get into the cards and see what we've got for my bull gang. What's happening this weekend for my bull gang? We've got the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. I get a feeling that could be you. You might be, because of this, you might be getting some truth and clarity. Somebody might be sending you a message But this is about happiness. And with that Queen of Pentacles there, that is Virgo energy. Could be Taurus or Capricorn as well. So it may very well be you. But the Queen of Pentacles is a very, very confident energy, headstrong, very nurturing, loving, but practical, grounded energy. And so you may be figuring out some new things. This can also be kind of the aha epiphany moment, but you may be getting some truth, clarity, having that epiphany, having a brand new idea about how to make your life all happy. We got the Sun card here, Leo energy. It's the happiest card in the deck. And I think you're making some moves, or you're getting new ideas or new information that will help you get to this solid, stable, grounded, and happy spot. Let's check out your energy and see where you're at. What do we got for my Taurians? We got the Three of Cups, the Chariot, and Justice. Libra energy, your sister sign, as it were. I think you're in a good spot here. You're ready to celebrate. You're ready to move on with things. You're changing things up, and you're going after your justice. Some of you may be going on a little trip, going to celebrate something. You are getting communication, and I think there's going to be a lot of happiness out here. The Chariot card there talks about a victory. And it also talks about moving on from something. Now, some of you could have been involved in a third-party situation. So be mindful of that. Also, be careful of drinking and driving this weekend. With the Three of Cups, the Chariot, and the Justice, don't be drinking and driving. Don't do it. So if you're out and about, maybe celebrating, having one or two, the nice spring weather, just make sure you have a designated driver if you're going to be engaging in that kind of activity. Just a word to the wise there, Taurus. Let's see the energy around you. We've got the Judgment, Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So there might be somebody that wants to reconcile with you. You could just be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra. We do have a Libra out there twice, but Page of Swords. This is somebody that might be keeping an eye on you, watching your social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. You could be online, or somebody might just be asking friends and family. But I think somebody is making a judgment about this, and I do believe somebody will communicate. Now, that Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles, somebody may be bringing you a small gift, but with the Ace of Swords there, you're getting some kind of brand new information, whether it's an epiphany, a brand new idea, but you're getting truth, you're getting clarity about something. And I think it's about your happiness, Taurus. How are you showing up towards this energy, this situation, if you will? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're ready to talk. You're ready to work on things. And you've got the patience to keep going and work your way through things. Tell me about this person. How are they showing up? The Emperor. Woo! Well, somebody is leveling up. This could be a boss. It could be a father figure, an uncle maybe. You've got somebody here who is in control. And I do think they're coming in. Somebody is gathering information or learning something new, and I think somebody might be bringing you a little bit of gift. If it's somebody from your past, they could want to reconcile things with that Judgment card there. But whoever this is, I believe, has leveled up. And this could just be you with yourself. I could be talking to a cross-watcher, whoever. I do think there's new information or a brand new idea that leads to happiness and stability with that Queen of Pentacles. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card. Leo energy. It always takes strength to make changes. And right now, to get to the happy spot, to get to the good results, it may take some strength to make up changes. We as humans, I don't care what sign you are, We do not like change. We are creatures of habit and creatures of comfort, and we like getting in our little ruts and our little comfort zones. And the only way we grow is to change. Get out of those comfort zones, experience something new, change up the health, change up the routines, change up things. And they don't have to be major changes, but change overall does require strength. You have to be willing to go through that change and to grow. So this weekend, Taurus, it seems like things are all about you. It's all about your health. It's all about your routine. It's all about making those subtle little changes, working on things. And again, be mindful of drinking and driving. You don't want to be running in. No, you want to be safe about things. So if you are going to be having an adult beverage or two, make sure you have a designated driver. That's what I've got for you, Taurus. And let's get you a yes or no question and find out what that answer is for you. Think of your question, breathe deeply, and let's get that answer for you right now. We've got the Hanged Man. That is a no. Now, it's only for the weekend, only a couple of days. The energy can change, but there's a need to see things from a different perspective. And the situation could be a little stagnant or stuck right at the moment. The answer to your question is a no. That might be good or bad, depending on what your question is. But again, there's a need to see things from a different perspective to get things unstuck. And this weekend is all about making those subtle little changes for you. Think you're in a good place, Taurus. There's just a need to work on it. Again, you will be getting some kind of epiphany idea or communication that is going to lead you to be in a more happy, stable, solid place and to come out with a good bit of confidence. Make sure that you are nurturing and taking care of yourself. And again, don't drink and drive. Don't be an idiot. Pretty please, Taurus. I love you. I do. Don't go to jail. Okay? Don't do it. Don't endanger your life or others. Don't be doing the drinky or the drivey. I'm telling you, there's a warning there for that. So mind your P's and Q's, Taurus, all right? You could be dealing with a Pisces. You've got Aries here, Virgo energy, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Libra in this. You also have Scorpio and Cancer. That's what I've got for you, Taurus. Hit that like button for me, comment, share, and subscribe. Oh, you also have Leo as well. Don't be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, all of the different signs in your chart. If you don't know your natal chart, there are 2 different links in the description box where you can plug in your information. You can go to the website and get your natal chart for free, so you can learn all your placements and houses and really get to know yourself that way. Trust me, it is a valuable piece of information to have. And it's out there is a wealth of information out there on astrology. That's what I got for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. Who all do we have in here? I mean, hold on. Let me see something. Stars with Stassi. Miss Stassi, how are you doing, darling? I greatly appreciate you stopping by. If y'all have not checked out Miss Stassi, let me tell you, do it. If you've got any Scorpio in your chart, that is the lady to see right there. Thank you so much for your support of the channel, darling. I really do greatly appreciate you. And I do like your channel as well. Y'all be sure and check her out. She is a lovely, lovely lady. I'm sure one day we're going to gather a bunch of tarot readers together and go bowling. I want Stassi on my team. I do. Got a 6-pound overthrow that's down pat. That Scorpio might be just the thing that I need to, keep me in check. JoJo needs a little bit of it. And we got Alban. Thank you so much, Alban. I greatly appreciate you. God love you, boo-boo. I thank you all so much for your support. River Dragon as well. God love you. You guys are so generous today. Thank you. You're giving me the warm fuzzies, making me all tingly. Gotta be careful with the tingles. It's a Friday evening. I'm just starting out the weekend. I don't want to get overexcited. But thank you all so much for your support. I really do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And again, y'all be sure and check out Miss Stassi, Stars with Stassi. She is She is sweet. She's got a wonderful Instagram, and I think she's on TikTok as well. I'm not sure. But y'all be sure and check her out. Hello, Terry, the boo-boo, Gigi, Gumby girl. How are you doing? Work calls. Yeah, I hear you. Jennifer, not Jenny. What is going on, my friend? How are you? Crystals and Paint, Christopher Woodward. Thank you all so much for being here. I greatly, greatly appreciate all of you. Hit that like button. You know, do all the little things, the little heart in the circle, and there's stuff everywhere. There's just things to click all over the place. It's a button fest. Gotta be careful with the buttons sometimes. God knows I do. I can get myself in quite a bit of trouble with buttons. Yes, Terry, the GG Gumby girl. Thank you so much for being here. I know you've been working hard all week. Everybody's been feeling it. This full moon coming up, and I tell you, it's going to be bringing a lot of things up for folks. So, just take it easy on yourselves this weekend. All right, we're going to move forward to Gemini. We're doing Gemini at 3652. Gemini. Beautiful, shiny twin gems. What do we got going astrologically for the twins? Let's see. Gemini, this particular pink moon, the full moon in Libra this weekend, is going to bring up areas for you of romance, creativity, and joy. It's going to bring up a lot for you. It's actually going to be really, really good for Geminis. A passionate connection could peak this weekend, or you could feel driven to express yourself creatively, whether you're in a relationship or if you got somebody new coming in. For some of you, there could be something a little amorous, a little hot and spicy coming in over the weekend for the shiny twin gems. Somebody wants some twin cheeks. Yes, they do. Your advice is to let yourself play, flirt, create. Go have fun, Gemini. Don't overthink the process. Just follow whatever lights you up, whatever is setting your heart on fire, whatever puts a smile on your face. Go for it, baby. Gemini, this weekend, again, you've got the spiciness coming in. You've got the creativity. And your advice as far as ritual is the heart-to-heart conversations. This is about expression and connection, and I know my Geminis are down for it. The ritual for you is to reach out to someone you've been distant from and speak your truth. If not possible, write down what you'd say in a journal. Clarity will follow. You want to express yourself. Now, whether you can talk to a person, maybe you've been separated from someone for a while, or there's somebody you're not talking to anymore. If you can't actually express your truth to them, now do so in a loving manner. You don't want to be mean about it, but you just want to express your truth. It can lead to a good bit of clarity and a good bit of healing. If you can't talk to them, just write it down. Write down what you would say. Type it out. Record it. Whatever you need to do. But you will be getting some clarity that will follow from that. As for some of you, you can check online, on YouTube, whatever. Do a throat chakra meditation or chant to open communication for you. Now, Geminis are not going to have any problem with the chitty chat, but with this particular weekend being about that heart-to-heart conversation, and you've got that passionate connection that very well could peak. It could be a time of healing. It could be a time of reconnection, or a chance to speak your truth and find something brand new. Let's get into the cards and see what we've got for my Jimmy Gems. What is going on this weekend for my Gemini gang? What do we got for them? What is happening for the gems this weekend? We've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. We've got the Magician, your energy. And let's see, what else do we have for Gemini? We've got the King of Cups. Gemini, somebody could be a little obsessed with you. there might be some fear, ego, possibly some insecurity there, but somebody is manifesting your love. Oh, either that or you're manifesting somebody's love. There's a need to be mature here. Somebody wants an honest conversation. They want a deep emotional connection, and they want something that's mature, grown up. The King of Cups is very wise and understands the motives of different people. He might not always be as expressive with emotion, but he definitely has mastered his emotion. This is someone that is emotionally independent and very wise and understands the motives of others, understands the emotional motives of other people, as well as understanding his own. Now, male or female, it does not matter. Somebody could be a little obsessed. Somebody may want your love, Gemini, but there could be some fear, some ego around that, or somebody's just obsessed about it. Let's find out about your energy, Gemini. Let's find out how are my Geminis coming at this weekend. What's going on with my Geminis? We've got the 10 of Cups. Woo! That is a lot of happiness, Gemini. I mean, a whole lot of happiness. That is union. We've got the Hierophant. 2 cards of a higher level of commitment. Wow. Gemini, you have the 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 10 of Pentacles. This is everything. This is, some of you might be winning the lottery. Could be just lucky, a high level of commitment. Some of you could be very, very committed. For some of you, you could be in the military. You could be in the police. It could be a judge or a lawyer. But it could be an educator as well. The Hierophant is somebody that sticks to those rules and has a higher connection, a higher calling, a higher purpose. But with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, this is about a higher level. You are just riding high, Gemini. Again, this weekend is about expression, connection. It's also for you about romance, creativity, and joy. Whatever this is just lighting you up, Gemini. It really is. Now, it could be somebody obsessed with you that you have a lot of love for. It very well could be, or you could be obsessed with someone. Let's find out about who this is around you, Gemini. How is this person showing up? We have the Knight of Swords. We've got the Lovers. We got the Hermit card. Wow, Gemini. So somebody has been thinking about you. They are ready to race towards you with that Knight of Swords. Now, again, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. That is a Gemini card. And we do have the card of Virgo here as well. You also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It is time to go. Somebody is wanting to take action, make a choice. They've gone within, looked, searched their own feelings, searched their own attitude. Somebody has done the little shadow work on themselves. Somebody could have been very, very silent for some time. And there may have been a little obsession about this. I think somebody's obsessed with you, Gemini. And the thing is, I think you're standing on business. You're happy. You're content. Some of you may be even married. This could be somebody who wants to marry you. Hey, let's find out. How are you showing up in this energy, Gemini? The Empress. Wow. You are ready to receive, Gemini. The Empress is all 4 queens rolled into one. Now, it can be an emperor as well. No gender in tarot here. But with that Empress, it's a very creative, very loving, very nurturing energy. Be careful of pregnancy for some of you. You get a set of spicy twins in there, and, you know, brown chicken, brown cow could end up with a little set of twins running around. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out how this person's coming at this, Gemini. Whoo, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants a brand new beginning with you, Gemini, whether it's somebody brand new or somebody from the past. I think somebody has Gemini on the brain, and that Ace of Pentacles can be all four aces rolled into one. The Ace of Pentacles, Swords, Ace of Wands, Giggity, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this weekend is about connection. It's about creativity and passion. You know what I mean, Gemini? Maybe a little romance in there. But yeah, a passionate connection could come together this weekend, whether it's somebody brand new or somebody from the past, either way, because obviously somebody is choosing you. Somebody's gone within, looked at themselves and said, I want some Gemini. I'm happy with Gemini. I want to be with Gemini. And I think this is kind of putting you on cloud nine. You are ready to receive, but you do have, you know, your rules in place. You've got healthy boundaries, and you are in an elevated position. I mean, look at your energy, Gemini. 10 of Cups, Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles, the Empress. Damn. that is beautiful, beautiful energy. It really, really is. And somebody has taken a good look at themselves and wants to come rushing right towards you. Somebody may have had a choice and they've looked at themselves about it, but the energy they're coming at this with, Ace of Pentacles, a brand new, solid, stable situation. Somebody has a lot of love for you. And you may have been manifesting the love from this person. That might be why you're so happy, because now you're actually receiving it with this brand new offer coming in. You know, it's underneath the bottom of the deck, you got the Hangman, Pisces energy. Situation could have been very stagnant. And somebody now, after going within, sees things from a different point of view. And all of a sudden, those shiny Gemini twin cheeks just look absolutely amazing. They really, really do. That is beautiful, Gemini. It looks like you're going to have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to go ahead and claim this one for myself. For those of you who don't know, I am a Gemini sun, and I've got Gemini stellium. I'm just steeped in Gemini. So, hey, here we go. Brand new. The new for JoJo. Woohoo! All right, Gemini. That looks amazing. It really does. I think somebody's coming at you quickly with a brand new offer. Somebody is choosing you, Gemini. Yes, they are. And I think it's making you quite happy because you are in the mode to receive. All right, Gemini, let's get you a yes or no question and find out the answer to it. Breathe deeply, concentrate on your question, think about it, and let's get you that answer to your question, Gemini. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. That is a yes. This is, that is everything. It is generational wealth. Some of you, I'm telling you, some of you, get out there and buy a scratch-off ticket. Do it. Seems like your luck financially. You could be having some coins in your pocket. But that is, you know, if we're talking about a relationship, that is the house, the white picket fence, the dog, the cat, the goldfish, 2.4 kids, 2 cars in the garage, an extra RV, vacations, you know, in both winter and summer. You got the vacation home, you got 401ks, you got you're just abundant. And it is definitely Gemini's time. You got Jupiter in your sign still. You got season coming up. It is just glowing. Geminis are just blowing up, showing up, and absolutely glowing up in a big way. You're in the mode to receive. The answer to your question is a very, very abundant yes. You've got, let's see, Virgo energy there. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You have strong Virgo with the Hermit card there. You could be dealing with another Gemini or Virgo. You've got Libra and Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus there. Scorpio could be Cancer or Pisces. Could be any of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, any of the air signs. I mean, you're just on it, Gemini. You're getting, this is going to be a banner weekend for you. You're getting everything, baby. Everything. Somebody is seeing it from a different perspective. You could be dealing with a Pisces as well. You could have any of those signs in your chart, or the other person could have them in theirs. Gemini, thank you so much. That looks amazing. Come back, leave me a comment, and let me know how it resonates for you. And let me know what the good is that's coming in. I'd love to read about it. I really, really would. Thank you so much, Gemini. I appreciate you being here. Have a fantastic weekend. I know I'm going to. I am. Whew. Wow. That was just amazing. I'm a little overwhelmed. Let me just, giving me the vapors over here. All right, y'all, I'm going to take a quick little break. We're going to come back and do a Cancer all the way through Pisces. I'm going to get up. We're 50 some odd minutes in. I'm going to run to the little tarot reader's room. As you can see, I almost finished my tea. So, can't help it. Got to stay hydrated. Which means I gotta, you know what the hell I'm doing. I'll be back in just a moment. Y'all enjoy this music, and I shall return after this brief intermission. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button. back. How's everybody doing? Miriam Paras, thank you so much for your generosity. God love you. You guys are extremely generous today. Thank you so much, darling. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for the support. It really does mean a lot, and it does help keep the channel going. So I just know that you are all very, very appreciated. Thank you all so much for your generosity, your kindness, and your love. I really do appreciate it. Let's see who else we got hiding in here today. We got Miss Mary in the chat. Autumn Moonlight. How are you doing, Autumn Boo? Jennifer, not Jenny. Miss Val is joining us today. Thank you for being here. Liza Jane, what is going on? Saima, thank you so much. God love you all. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Miss Melinda, how are you doing, darling? It is good to see you. Jean W. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. You really are. You know how to keep, it's like I've got a whole cheerleader squad backing me up. Just gives me the warm tinglies. Makes my beard fluffy. It does. I know Gumbo appreciates it too. All right. Well, let's keep this party rocking along. If you would like, if y'all have personal questions, I am going to be doing a live mini read session this evening. About 45 minutes after I finish this one. It's set for 7:30 right now. I might have to push that back a little bit. I am going to give myself a little bit of a break, just to scarf down some food and take just a break for a minute. And then I'm going to be coming back doing a lot of personal reads and answering your personal questions. That link is pinned in the chat. If you would like to get a question in, go ahead and do so. I will be shutting down questions quickly after starting that particular live. All right, where are we at? Got the little Krabby Cakes. Cancer, 5822. What do we got going on for my Canceronis? The Cancer Krabby Patties. This particular full moon in Libra, the pink moon this weekend for you, is going to bring into focus your home and your emotional foundations. There may be a need to set emotional boundaries and to decide what those emotional boundaries are, which is always a good cornerstone to build things. You might feel pulled between work and home or crave emotional equilibrium in your private life, whether that's with a partner or just with your family or friends or whatever. These kind of issues are going to be brought up by this particular full moon. Your advice is to set healthy boundaries. Make sure that you are nurturing your sanctuary and check in with your own emotional needs to make sure that you're getting what you need. Cancers are very loving, very nurturing, and they have a tendency to overgive. I myself am a Cancer Venus and Cancer South node. And it's part of what brought me to tarot and part of my little dark night of the soul. It started out on my spiritual journey was the fact that I was overgiving too much. And there was a need to set boundaries, healthy boundaries, and to make sure that things are equal and, that I was caring for myself and getting my own needs met as well as honoring others. So, Cancer, your full moon ritual is a moon bath and boundaries list. The theme for this is going to be emotional safety, having a safe zone and having boundaries set up. The ritual is to soak in a salt bath or shower under candlelight. After, write down what emotional boundaries you need to reinforce and say them aloud. You don't have to be mean. You just have to express your needs and put up healthy boundaries in place and make sure that you're communicating those well. But you need to confer with yourself before you state that to others. You want to write it down, make yourself a list, and see where your needs aren't getting met and put those boundaries in place so that you do have your own emotional safe space and make sure that you are not overgiving. Again, Your advice for the weekend is to set boundaries. Another bonus is you can place rose quartz under your pillow. This will add a bit of love and comfort and help surround you in that energy as you sleep. So that's what I've got for you astrologically this weekend, Cancer. That's what the full moon is going to be bringing up for you. Let's get into the cards and see what we got for my Cancer Krabby Patties. What is going on for my Cancerians? Tell me about the sitch. We've got the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So, somebody is waiting for their ships to come in. Obviously, there's been some kind of arguing or kerfuffle, if you will. And we're waiting on that brand new passionate beginning, whether it's with someone you already know or someone brand new. It does look like there's going to be a brand new passionate spark. And remember, those wands, they don't always have to be the hot and steamy, amorous, spicy kind of passion. Wands can be anger too. Okay? It's powerful communication. So be careful of, going too hard on it. Cancers they're very emotional, again, very nurturing, loving, and they do have that mothering side of the water signs, but they also have shells. They also have gigantic claws. So just be careful of that. You want to meditate with yourself. You want to have a little check-in with yourself, have that moon bath, and write down what you feel are your personal boundaries and what allows you your safe space. But it does look like if you can hold it out and get through this without any serious drama, because the 5 of Swords is sort of looking back. You got the 3 of Swords and you got the 4 of Swords, which is healing. And the 5 of Swords is looking back and evaluating the drama, because 5s are all about change. It's okay, we've healed now and the hurt is over. What do we change? Look back at it and there might need to be a little discussion about something. Just make sure that discussion is about your own personal boundaries and your own emotional health. You want to lead it to a nice hot and steamy weekend, not a weekend of arguing and fighting. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your emotional boundaries in place, and you have to know your emotional boundaries to do that. Let's find out about your energy, Cancer. What do we have for my Canceronis? How are you? What kind of energy are you coming at this with? We've got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. You're manifesting something. Have all the tools you need. We've got Judgment there. And we've got the 6 of Cups. So some of you may be manifesting a reconciliation with somebody from the past. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Virgo. This does look like to be a soulmate. Could be a past life soulmate. And this could be divinely guided with that judgment. The judgment card talks about angels and spirits and entities in the 5D, maybe ancestors or whatever, looking over and bringing something together. But for you, I'm asking about your energy. You could be making a judgment call about things, and you do have a lot of love for somebody, at least a lot of nostalgia and fond memories, and you are in a powerful manifesting energy. So you might be the one waiting for your ships to come in or waiting for a brand new passionate beginning, whether it's with somebody new or somebody from the past. I think you're manifesting a soulmate of some kind, somebody that really cares about you after looking back at some of the stuff that you've been through before. You're waiting on something new. Let's find out about the energy that's around you this weekend, Cancer. What do we have for my Cancers? Who is this? Energy around you, the Star card. It could be dealing with an Aquarius that is healing, wish fulfillment. We've got the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy, and let's see. We've got the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. This could be somebody brand new, or it could be somebody from the past. Either way, I do think this person coming in, this may, if it's somebody from your past, they want to heal things and they see things from a different perspective. They're coming in, obviously, because they have a lot of chemistry with you. That Ace of Wands and Knight of Wands. Uh, you know, you got to be careful with that because that can be the call sign of a player, so to speak. I mean, the Knight of Wands can be a player, but with the Star card there and the Hanged Man, it says to me that this person does want to, have a wish fulfillment here. This person's coming at this wanting to heal things. It could have been some player activity going on before, but I do think somebody here, either you or this person, is waiting after looking back at the situation and waiting on a brand new, passionate beginning. How is your energy, Cancer? How are you coming at this? We've got the King of Pentacles, very solid, stable, grounded energy, head over heart, can be head over heart decision making. But again, it's a very abundant energy. You're coming at this, as some of you, I may be reading for male Cancers, although there is no gender in tarot, but this is just a very masculine energy. It looks like you're taking charge of things and you're finding the best way forward that is stable, practical, and abundant. How is this person coming at this? King of Cups. This person is in their emotion. They're grounded. They're stable. And they are emotionally mature. But whoever this is has a lot of love for you. Again, there does seem to be a lot of chemistry here. You're manifesting something here. And again, you could be dealing with somebody from your past. It could be somebody from a past life. And roles can be reversed. I mean, it's a Scorpio card, but it could be Cancer or Pisces as well. And you do have Pisces here. Whoever this is seeing things from a different perspective. They may be seeing that they were a player, even though there is a brand new passionate beginning here. But somebody may have been a bit of a player before, not really coming at this particularly well. Now they're coming in with love and passion together. A lot more love and emotion than passion. So somebody does see things from a different perspective, and that might be why you're waiting here, is because it took time for somebody to see things from a different perspective. It does seem like you are manifesting this. You do want things to be solid and stable and grounded, but this person is coming in for healing, wish fulfillment, and apparently very mature love. So I think with discussing things from the past and setting those healthy boundaries, like again, what's going to be coming up for you astrologically, there can be a brand new passionate beginning. You might be getting out some, little outfits, little lubricants. You might be hanging swings for some. Make sure that you're measuring, and especially if you're going to hang one of those swings, make sure you're measuring correctly. Check with your local code to make sure you find the proper load-bearing joist to connect into. Safety first. Just take my word for it, kids. Okay? I'm not going to tell you the story, but just take my word for this. All right. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Wands. A higher level of commitment, solid, stable home can lead to a higher level of commitment and can be the card of marriage. Cancer, you do want to set your healthy boundaries in place. And with healthy boundaries in place, you can come at this from a solid, stable place and really have a loving, passionate new beginning. Whether it's with somebody new or somebody from the past, either way. And flip the roles if you need to, Cancer. Cancer, thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button for me. Comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get you a yes or no question and see what it has to say for you. Think of your question, breathe deeply. Let's get you that answer from the universe right now. King of Swords. That is a yes. A very truthful yes as well. This is about structure, routine, intelligent, rational, logical power, authority, strength, manners, conversation, being discerning, can be ahead of our heart energy. And I now notice that we've got 3 kings out here. The ace, or king of pentacles, the king of swords, and the king of cups. Either you are in this energy or your person is, but I think there's some people taking charge of things this weekend, Cancer, and it looks really, really good. It truly, truly does. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got any of your water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and of course you do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here as well. All of the signs are here. Every one of them. Every one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess don't pay too much attention to the zodiac signs there because they're all there. Every single sign is represented in that. Hit that like button for me, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal private reading with me, you can email me at themojotarot@gmail.com. And if you've got just one personal question, I am going to be doing mini reads, not too long, right after this live. Cancer, thank you so much for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. Have a fantastic weekend. All right, Miss Francine, how are you doing, boo-boo? Sarah, Louise, welcome in, just in time for Leo, indeed. Thank you all so much for being here. All right, let's see what we've got going on for the Lions. 1/12/58. What do we got happening for Leo? Leo. This weekend's full moon in Libra, the pink moon, is going to be bringing up communication and mindset for you. You want to be setting up an altar for pleasure, if you will. Joy and self-love is going to be running through this, Leo. This weekend, a truth may come to light through a conversation, message, or just simply realization that shifts your entire perspective, Leo. Your advice is to keep communication open and fair. Use your voice, but make sure to listen as well. Now, a little ritual that can help you through this weekend's full moon energy is to create a mini altar with items that spark joy. Maybe photos of ones that you love, or different activities that you love, your favorite colors, your favorite textures. You want to make sure that it's things that you really enjoy, that light your passion and light your heart on fire and make you smile. Add a note to this altar, always listing that you'll prioritize play and romance in your life. You got to have a good balance of things. And I know my Leos are the bright, shining lions, very prideful lions, but you got to make sure that you're playing. You got to make sure that you're having fun. And a high vibrational Leo is very generous, very loving, and just shines like the sun itself. That's why it's your card. So you want to make sure that you are prioritizing play and romance in your life. And you want to make just a little altar, just, a little spot on a table somewhere, maybe light a candle, say a prayer, do a quick meditation. And as a bonus, get out there under the full moon, dance under the moonlight, or play your favorite music, crank that stuff up. I know for me personally, I'd be putting on some kind of metal, 9-inch, I don't know. I like all kinds of music. Good Lord, I've got 24 terabytes of it. I got a couple of tunes. It doesn't hurt that I used to be a DJ, can you tell? That's right, I had the Reverend Joe show for quite a while. I've got a quite vast collection of music. So, Leo, get out there, dance under the moonlight, do things that make your heart smile, and remember you want to have a good mindset. You want to communicate openly and honest. honestly, this weekend, you may get some truth. You may get some clarity that, or just have a realization that changes and shifts your perspective. Just make sure to keep communication open, but listen to the other person as well and prioritize your happiness, your joy, and your romance, your playtime. You know what I'm saying, Leo? Let's get into the cards and see what we've got for Leo. What is the situation happening for my Leo gang? We get the Ace of Cups. Oh my. We've got this Star card. Beautiful. And the Ace of Swords. Two aces. Healing, wish fulfillment. Yep, I'm telling you. Communication, love, joy, happiness, healing, wish fulfillment. Beautiful, Leo. Absolutely beautiful. This is going to be an absolutely amazing weekend for you. Again, you could be having a realization or you could be finding out some information, but it looks like there's love here. You got to make sure that you're filling your own cup as well, but there's healing and wish fulfillment associated with this. Let's find out about your energy and see where you're at, Leo. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Page of Wands. Well, I can get the card. And the Four of Swords. Leo, beautiful. King of Cups. This is growing emotionally. And it's understanding where other people are at. And I think, again, your advice is to make sure you're listening to others. I think with the King of Cups, you're doing just that. You are, there might be a little light, fun, flirty, playing going on. And there's definitely some healing going on for some of you. For some of you, you might be just having a little bit of self-love this weekend, sitting back, chilling, and taking care of yourself. Sitting out of play, taking a nap, having a little spa day. But it is being emotionally mature. I think you're doing things, keeping it light, fun, airy, and having a good weekend. And this is going to be very healing. I think there's information coming in that is going to be changing your mind. And it looks like it's going to be very, very healing. Let's find out about the energy around you. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got Judgment. And the Page of Cups. Well, if this is someone from your past, somebody may have gotten a little bit of attention and they want to reconcile. I think somebody's maybe coming in with a little cup of love. Could be an apology of some kind. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or Libra. Somebody definitely wants your attention, Leo. They do. I think this person does get a lot of attention, but their judgment is they're bringing you that cup of love, whether it's a love and emotional offer. Hey, can we spend some time together? Or it could be an apology, but there is a lot of healing and there's something brand new starting up here. Now, again, could be somebody brand new, could be somebody from your past. Don't know. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me your story. But I think you're healing and you're coming at this from a very mature place and you're keeping things light, fun. Just be sure to be open, honest, and listen to other people. There's wish fulfillment here. There's a cup of love. There's a brand new idea. How are you coming at this, Leo? You coming towards this situation? Knight of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You're showing your love. You're being reciprocal to whatever this is, and you do obviously have emotion for whoever this is. How's this person showing up? How is this energy showing up towards you? And generally, 9 times out of 10, I'm pulling cards, and it's dealing with matters of romance and love. But it can be work, it could be a family member, it could be a friend for some of you. How is this person showing up? 10 of Cups. You're everything. I'm telling you, this person wants your attention. This person could have had a little bit of a glow up, but they're choosing you, Leo. I think they want everything with you, and it might be changing your mind. If you had a past situation with this person, they are apologizing. Maybe they got a little extra attention or whatever, but they definitely want all 10 cups with you. And I think you're healing. You're keeping things light. You're, doing your thing, Leo. Let's see. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you got the Temperance card. Things balancing out. Sagittarian energy there. Could have taken a little time. That is divine timing. And I know you hear people say that all the time. I'm a Gemini. Patience. Ugh. Nope. That's how I feel about patience. Just no. But it does appear that things are balancing out, and if it's been a while, and it might still take some time. It might take some time for the full moon effects to kick in. Grab somebody, but it does look like you've got somebody coming to offer a cup of love or an apology of some kind. And again, for some of you, this could be somebody brand new. This could be somebody choosing you that sees the potential in you for all 10 cups, and you just might be healing from something in your past. So take what resonates for you. Remember, roles can be reversed, flip it, switch it, all the little things. Okay, Leo, you know the spiel. All right, Leo, think of a question you would like a yes or no answer to, and let's get you that answer right now. Think of your question, breathe deeply, and the answer from the universe. Woo! King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That is a yes. This is security. It is solid, stable, mature, grounded. It's usually masculine energy, but it could be anybody. But this is about somebody taking action, very successful. Could be a business owner or entrepreneur. It's somebody that is financially stable, very abundant, or just practical and grounded. This is the kind of energy that you can trust, that you can rely on. Male or female, does not matter. The answer to your question is a very secure and grounded yes. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Let's see, we've got Scorpio here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancerian energy, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. You could have any of those signs in your chart. The other person could have them in theirs. Do check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, thank you so much for being here. Have an absolutely beautiful weekend. I hope that helps. And hey, come back. Let me know how it turns out for you. Leave me a comment in the comment section. All right. Leo, babe, how are you doing, darling? Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And I love you. All right. Let's see what we've got going on for Virgo. We're doing Virgo tonight at 1:24:34. Virgo, this particular full moon in Libra, the pink moon, is going to be pulling up focus on mental clutter and over giving, little extras in the thing. And it's going to be about money, your self-worth, and your values. This weekend, financial matters may come to a head and they may demand your attention. I know myself, I'm a Virgo rising. Gotta finish up the taxes this weekend. Ugh. Oh, just absolute drudgery. Every year with the numbers and the forms and go away. But it's coming up for me. Financial matters may demand your attention. Perhaps a decision about spending, saving money, or valuing your own time. Your advice is to balance giving and receiving. Know your worth and make choices that reflect that. If some of you say have a business of your own, you might need to raise your prices a little bit or lower them. Depending on what you're doing. You may want to balance out your time, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, but it's important to know your self-worth, especially when it comes to financial matters. This weekend's ritual that might help you out is a cord cutting ceremony. You want to clear any mental clutter and make sure that you are not over giving in situations. You mean I might be over giving to the IRS? Let me see if I can sigh in a way that really reflects my emotions on that. Okay, I'm done. The ritual. Excuse me. The ritual, you want to write down what or who you need to detach from to restore your peace. You need to visualize a cord between you and that thing, place, person, situation, and cut it energetically or symbolically with scissors. You can try the little thing with the cord cutting where you put the cord in with the two candles and you burn it. I'm not good at that, but you can look it up online. I'm sure you can find it on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. There's got to be somebody out there with an example of this. For the bonus, you can say out loud as you're doing this, I release what is not mine to carry. And by honoring yourself and knowing your worth, you realize that you might be overgiving to some people. And there might be some situations in your life that you just need to let go of. Just push away. Okay, all righty then. Good to see you, Sheriff. Get off of my property. All right then, bye. You know what I mean? All right, Virgo. You do want to balance out that giving and receiving, though. You need to know your worth, and you need to make choices that reflect your worth. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Again, your money and your self-worth and your values are going to be coming up this weekend, or at least that's what's being brought up by the moon. That's the areas that it's going to be hitting you the most. Let's get into the cards and see what they have to say for my Virgo gang. And remember, I'm right there with you. I'm a Virgo rising. So what do we got happening for my Virgos? We got, the Emperor, Aries energy. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Eight of Cups. So somebody is bossing up. They're being very mature about this, but somebody's walking away. Somebody's realizing their worth. They're glowing up. They're taking control of things. They're being very emotionally mature about this and understand what's going on. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from something you once loved because you have love for yourself. And it takes a little time to go from the Eight of Cups, but when you enact this is an action card. See, she's walking away. See those little Virgo cheeks? Damn, they look good as Virgo's walking out the door. But I think you are bossing up. You're being emotionally mature, and you are walking away from something. Somebody here is leaving. And it's because of their own love. It's because you have to fill your own cup as well. And you can only carry some people so far. Again, this is why I love tarot. The astrology this weekend talks about the financial matters that demand your attention and your self-worth. And you need to get rid of the clutter in your life, energetically or physically. But it's things that are not for you and situations where you might be overgiving. Those you need to walk away from. And you have to have the emotional maturity to do that and to care for yourself first and take control of it. Virgo, let's see your energy. How are you coming at this? Let's see what we've got for my Virgo gang. How are they showing up to this? We've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. You could have a choice or there is a soulmate. You've got the Hermit, your energy, your card. And we have the Magician. Wow. So you've got Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo. You are manifesting by looking at yourself and making healthy choices. You could be dealing with a soulmate as well. Somebody may be bossing up and walking away from something and coming towards you, or you might be going towards something new, having walked away from something. Whatever it is, you're taking a good look at yourself, you're making your choices, and you are manifesting something. Let's see about the person around you. What do we have for the person or the energy around Virgo? We've got the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Virgo, this person has a choice to make. This person is fighting for your attention. It could be an internal struggle. Now, somebody could be choosing their own peace here, their own self-contentment, because this is somebody could be a little manipulative. They could be choosing to argue for the sake of their own wish fulfillment. So that, if that's the case, yeah, that's definitely a situation to walk away from. It's kind of you get just a slightest bit of narcissism there. Somebody's choosing to argue for things. Some people just like drama. Some people just like to argue and like to start stuff. But I think you've got somebody here. You might be being silent, just manifesting something new. There could be somebody that you are manifesting. You might have a choice, but it looks like you're going after something mature, solid, stable. You're taking control. You're walking away from something and choosing self-love over that. And then, this could be you and yourself, you choosing not to fight and choosing your peace and contentment. You know what I mean? But it definitely looks like if there's somebody else here, somebody could be choosing to, choosing a battle and trying to be single. Whether they're trying to do that or not, they may see you as wish fulfillment and might be fighting for the relationship. You know what I mean? But if it's going to cause drama, that might be something to set down and, okay, all right, good to go. Got it. We'll say you take care of yourself now. Stay hydrated. Remember the sunscreen. Toodles. Let's see. How are you showing up to this situation? How are my Virgos showing up towards the situation? You've got the Six of Cups. You may be manifesting somebody from your past or a strong soulmate. Could be a past life. How is this person showing up? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Just so happens to be a Virgo card. So remember, some of you, this could be you. This could be you choosing to end the drama and just be self-content where you're at. Like, I'm going to be mature about that. I'm walking away. I'm bossing up, taking care of myself. I'm just not going to fight anymore. And somebody might be missing you and wanting something with you with that Six of Cups. But I think somebody here, if this is you, Virgo, I think you are standing in your power. I think you've gone within, you've made the choice, and you're manifesting something equal, something loving, kind. And there could be, you could be dealing with a Gemini. You might be manifesting a Gemini. You could be dealing with an Aries. You got Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. Could be another Virgo. Let's say underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody speaking their truth, and they're standing on business. Now, that King of Swords can be a little sharp and cutting. The King and Queen of Swords can both split your soul in half with just a couple of sentences. So you might have somebody that might be a little harsh with their words. The king can be, but this is somebody that's truthful, honest. I mean, that's somebody who's saying what they got to say. I do think somebody's being they're trying to be very practical, grounded. I do think somebody sees you as wish fulfillment. You might be walking away from a situation, and somebody here is hoping that you'll choose happiness. You'll choose the truth over some kind of drama or argument. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is a card of Virgo. It's also the Empress of the court cards. So do keep that in mind. But you've got one of your cards out here. Again, you could be dealing with another Virgo. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You might have somebody that has those in your chart. It could be Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strong Gemini here, strong air, and you got strong water and a little fire as well, a little bit of earth. But somebody may want to heal things too. Somebody may be trying to fight for you. That's for a small percentage of you. For others of you, you might have somebody that's just stubborn. They're just a constant argument, and they're, choosing themselves, choosing their own happiness. They're just arguing their point without seeing somebody else's perspective. You know what I mean? For others of you, for some of you, you're bossing up and walking away from a situation, and you're manifesting something else, something equal, something reciprocal. You could have another soulmate around you, and you might be going within realizing that whatever this argumentative thing isn't for you, and there's somebody else right around you. And there might be a truth and realization about that. Somebody who's very loving and kind. Somebody who's actually an emperor. You see what I'm saying? Be wise with your choices this weekend, Virgo. Again, you got to know your worth. You got to know your value, and you got to. It's okay to put healthy boundaries up, and it's okay to let go of things that don't serve you. Virgo, let's get you a yes or no question. Think of your question, breathe deeply, and concentrate on it, and let's see what the universe has to say for you. Ace of Pentacles. That is a yes. There is a brand new opportunity. It could be a raise. You could be making choices for some kind of brand new situation. And the Ace of Pentacles, for me as a reader, can be all four aces rolled into one. This is a financial new beginning. You could be changing up your prices if you sell something or have your own little business or something, or you could be demanding a raise or going to look for a new job. But this weekend is about cord cutting, letting things go. Be careful of overgiving, getting rid of the mental clutter, and write down who or what you need to detach from to restore your own peace. Again, walking away from something you once loved because you have love for yourself. That is what's going to lead you to the brand new opportunities. And the answer to your question is a very prosperous yes. That's what I have for you, Virgo. You could be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got strong Gemini. Could be Libra or Aquarius. You could be dealing with another Virgo. You have Aries here. Some of you, again, there could be somebody else around you that's a soulmate. You've got Scorpio here. Virgo could be Taurus, Capricorn. And we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with that King of Swords there. Virgo, thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button for me. Comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal private reading, you can always email me at themojotarot@gmail.com. Or if you'd like a personal question answered live, I am going to be doing a mini reads right after this. Check my live tab and you'll know. If you're subscribed, hit that bell notification. You'll know when I come on, and you'll see the lives that I set up so that you can ask your personal questions right here on the interwebs and get your answer live. Thank you so much, Virgo. I do greatly appreciate you. Alrighty then. Who we got hiding out here? Miss Lisa, House of Pisces Tarot. What is going on? River Dragon, how are you doing, darling? Trin, what is going on, my friend? I hope you are well. Who else we got? John Lavender. Let's see. Jaded Princess, what is going on, baby doll? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. Working on your spring sunburn. Yeah, I'm a ginger too. Well, I say two. I don't know if you're a ginger or not. But yeah, I myself was born with a bright head of auburn red hair, and it takes me a little while to get a tan, but I can do it. I'm working on it. I went and laid out some today. You can't really tell, but it's getting there. It's slow. You got to be careful with the sunburn. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm Scott-Irish as well. Very white Scottish girl. Well, you should see my kilts. I've got 3, don't you know? That, and I've got a great granddaddy would roll over in his fucking grave if he knew I didn't wear green on St. Patty's Day. That I do. Oh, my goodness. All right. Crisco, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hope everyone is having a good Friday. Let's dive into this and see what we've got. Hold on just a moment. Let me check something here. All right. Let's see. Just got a new kilt. Yeah. You got to be careful how you measure the kilts. It's not like wearing a pair of pants. There's a different way to measure to order those. You be careful, especially if you're wearing kilts the traditional way. Yeah, you want to make sure they're going to stay on. I mean, you want to get the right tartan, you want to get the right material, you want to make sure you have the belt, you got the little, the little scabbard, and you've got the little, I forget what they call it. There's a special name for the little pouch right in front. But yeah, I've got some that are traditional, and I've got my utility kilts, sort of like the cargo shorts of kilts. All black. Everything is black. I've got one little set of ribbons that goes down my leg. It goes down the side of my leg on my calf that's green for St. Patty's Day, but they're black. And I got so many people irritated because I haven't posted pictures of me in a kilt yet. You know what? You'll get them. You'll get them. I didn't see any from St. Patty's Day that I thought looked good. You know, I'm a graphic artist. Okay. You know what? Let's move on to Libra. That's from me running my mouth. Black, purple inside. I hear you, brother. Yeah. You be careful around the ladies. Let me tell you. Ladies out there, especially, in the States, they're not used to seeing kilts much. And so the ladies, they see a man in a kilt, they get a little handsy. They do. They start taking revenge. Oh, my. All right. We're moving on. We are going to Libra. Ooh, I gotta speed these up. I do. I gotta hit the gas on these. I still got a mini read to do tonight. So, all right, Libra. We're gonna be doing your reading this evening at 1:45:15. Libra. This weekend's full moon in your sign. The pink moon is going to bring your focus to your own identity and your alignment and your self-expression. This weekend, your full moon, you could feel emotional or aware of how much you've grown and how much you've actually compromised on things. You know what I'm saying? Your advice is to be aware of your own needs, reaffirm your personal goals, and how you show up in relationships and how you show up to the world. You have to balance that out. How is your energy? Are you going authentically towards your goals? And what is it that you're going for? What is it that you're doing? Again, this is about your identity and your self-expression. The ritual for you this weekend, Libra, is the mirror manifestation ritual. Again, it's about identity and alignment. Stand in front of a mirror, light a candle, and say affirmations about your worth, your beauty, and your power. Then write a love letter to yourself, what you like about yourself, the authenticity of yourself, the things that you like, and the things that you like about yourself. As a bonus, you can wear something that makes you feel radiant and centered. Wear your sexiest outfit. Wear a kilt if you feel so called to. Wear whatever it is that makes you feel special, vibrant, and alive and authentically you. You know what I'm saying, Libra? All right. That's what I have for the astrology section. Now let's get into your cards and see what we have for my Libra gang. What I got happening this weekend. I got to speed these up. I do. So let's see. We've got the Chariot, Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, you could be dealing with someone at a distance. There may need to be some traveling this weekend. Somebody could be apologizing or offering some little small cup of love. Somebody could have been juggling here, but it's also a matter of victory. Probably giving yourself a little pat on the back for being busy and handling everything that you got to handle. Somebody could be apologizing for being very, very busy, especially if they have to go on a trip or if they are at a distance of some kind. Now, this is victory. It is moving on, moving forward, but there is some small offer of love or an apology here. Somebody may just be very busy and might not be able to go on a trip. You know what I mean? Let's just make sure you're balancing things out, Libra. Of course, you're good at that, but you've got to be aware of your own self-expression and things that make you feel good, your needs, okay? Your goals. This full moon is all about you, baby, and I know you're all about balance. This is about your balance, your identity, your alignment, how you show up to the world. You might have been a little busy. You might need to forgive yourself. That might be how you get to victory. Tell me about your energy, Libra. We've got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. We've got the Hanged Man. And we've got the King of Wands. You may be manifesting a Gemini, a Virgo. You might be seeing things from a different perspective. You could be manifesting that other people see you in a different way. Again, this weekend is about your identity. You might want to show up more authentically in a different way, seeing things in a different perspective. Situation could have been very stuck and stagnant, but I do believe you're having some kind of epiphany or aha moment. And I do think you are showing up attractive as hell, possibly manifesting the changes or manifesting that somebody see you from a different perspective. And when they do, my oh my, do you look like a piece of eye candy. Somebody who's very authoritative, and this is the hell yes guy. It's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. You know what I mean? But it's usually somebody very attractive, charismatic, and charming. Male or female, it does not matter. Let's see who's around you, Libra. Who is around my Libra gang? What energies are they dealing with? We've got the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Libra, somebody loves you. They would like to either offer that apology or offer a cup of love. Somebody has been very, very in their head. Now, this could be you. It can be. You might be in your head about offering yourself a cup of love so that you can get to the point of being in this King of Wands energy. Again, very attractive, very authoritative. This is usually a boss, a charismatic speaker, somebody who gets a lot of attention and commands respect when they walk into the room. Yeah. So this can be about you with yourself, apologizing because you're too busy. Hey, you need to take care of yourself and you need to be authentically you. But if it's just dealing with somebody else, somebody is really, really in their head about offering this cup of love because they see the long-term possibilities from my Libra gang. And my, do you look like an absolute snack. Somebody might be apologizing and feeling bad if they're really, really busy because they want to travel to you. There could be travel. You could be traveling with them to you. You might be very busy working on yourself and not have time for this person. Whatever it is, I think somebody is trapped in their head. How are you showing up at this, Libra? How is my Libra gang showing up to this? Queen of Swords, truth, Libra energy. Yeah, you have your healthy boundaries set in place. But you are speaking your truth and you're only accepting the truth. Tell me, how is this person showing up? Ace of Swords. Well, whoever this is, they know it and they're bringing you truth and clarity. I think somebody is messaging. Again, somebody might be busy. There might be some traveling. There could be somebody apologizing for juggling or not having enough time, or it could have been a third party involved. You never know. You only take what resonates for you and flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates, all the things. But I do think this person is coming forward with truth and clarity. I do think somebody is offering a cup of love because they see long-term potential with this. If this is somebody you're already with, it's somebody who might be in their head about getting married, but I think that they are speaking their truth about whatever this is. Take what resonates for you, Libra. This can be quite a complicated little read here. And again, this weekend for you is about your identity, your alignment to your higher self, your self-expression, and it's about your own needs and your own personal goals and how you show up in a relationship. Exactly what you want. Are you expressing what your needs are, and are you actually getting them? Again, Libras are all about balance, and this is your full moon. So it is very important for you, and it's going to be important that you understand your worth, your value, your beauty, how attractive you actually are and how powerful you are, and how to set proper boundaries. That's how you're going to get your victory. And I think this weekend you are going to be getting a victory, moving forward into a brand new cycle with that Fool card. Whether it's with someone from the past or if this is somebody brand new who's maybe been in their head about coming forward to Libra. Either way, flip it, switch it. Let me know in the comments how it resonates for you. Libra, let's get a yes or no question for you. Think of a question you would like answered from the universe. Concentrate and breathe deeply. Think of your question, and let's get you that answer right now. It's a maybe. Six of Swords. It's moving things on to calmer waters. It might take a little time. Again, there could be some traveling. So this is only for the weekend, and energies can change. I think right now it could go either way. It just depends on what the traveling is, what that Page of Cups is, what that Ace of Cups is, what the truth and clarity is. I think the answer to your question is it's a maybe, but it's moving on to calmer waters, moving in a new direction. And the universe is like, well, we'll see which way does it go? You know what I mean? You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Leo. Could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. More air sign energy, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and of course Aries with that Fool card there. Could have any of those signs in your chart, and the other person could have theirs. Libra. Thank you for being here. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe, as always. Thank you. All those little interactions do help with the algorithm. Spread the little video out there over the interwebs to be seen by all kinds of the Earth's wonderful children. Thank you. God love you. Big Ron Brown's in the house. How are you doing, brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. You are very welcome, River Dragon. Annabella, how are you doing? Let's see. All right. I'm going to take a quick little break. I do need to speed up, though. The mini reads live, we're probably not going to start until a bit later. I might have to move it back to like 8:30 or so. After I finish this one, we've got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aqua, and Pisces left. So 5 signs left. And then when I get done, I'm going to take about a half an hour break so I can eat something, 30, 40 minutes or so. And then we will start the mini reads live. But if you'd like a question on that live, go ahead and get it in now. You can follow the link in the chat. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Or look on my live section and you'll see it there. I'm going to take a quick little break, run to the little tarot reader's room, and I'll be right back. And we are going to have Scorpio up next. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be back in mere moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, larvae in all stages. This is not a test. All systems are go. Commence launch sequence on my command. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Boys, you're about to see something you ain't gonna believe. Boys, you're about to see something you ain't gonna believe. Secretary in Hollywood was down at the corner drugstore having a coke when a well-dressed man came in and made the following proposition. Boys, you're about to see something you ain't gonna believe. Secretary in Hollywood was down at the corner drugstore having a coke. A well-dressed man came in and made the following proposition. Boys, you're about to see something you ain't gonna believe. Hollywood was down at the corner drugstore having a coke. A well-dressed man came in and made the following proposition. Boys, you're about to see something you ain't gonna believe.
Alrighty then, we are back. How are you doing, everybody? We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius and Pisces left. I'm going to try to speed these up and get to them because I am going to be answering questions a little bit later on the live mini reads. Between this live and that one, I am going to take a little break and eat some dinner real quick, but I am going to be answering those. If you'd like to get a question in, you can check the link pinned in the chat and go ahead and get your question in because I will be shutting them down once that live starts up. Hello, little mama. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. We are moving this party along to my Scorps, little stingy Scorpions. We're doing your read tonight at 2:03:14. 2:03:14. Scorpio. What do we got for my Scorps? This weekend, the full moon and Libra, the pink moon, is going to be pulling up focus for you on rest, reflection, and closure. The theme is basically setting around your subconscious and letting go of things, taking care of yourself, getting some rest, and reflecting on what it is that maybe in your subconscious that you need to let go of. Hidden emotions or behind the scenes dynamics may come to the surface, and Scorpio, it's time to release old baggage. Your advice, don't ignore your inner voice. Don't ignore those gut feelings or your intuition. You need to make peace with the past and carve out solitude for healing yourself. The ritual that can help you with that this weekend is to journal about hidden fears, jealousy, or trust wounds. You need to burn the pages safely. Anytime we're talking about burning stuff, do it safely. If you can't burn something, just crumple it up and throw it away, or soak it, flush it down the commode, whatever you need to do. But the recommendation is to burn it, but please do it safely. You want to burn those pages safely into a bowl to release the energy and imagine the flames transmuting it into personal power. Or if you throw it away, be gone with whatever was robbing your personal power. As a bonus to this, you can do breath work to ground and detox your emotional field. You can find many different videos out there on YouTube that can show you exactly how to do this. I know there are a lot of different breathing exercises to help you ground. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we've got for you this weekend. Tell me what my Scorps are dealing with. Ooh. We've got the King of Cups. There you are. 7 of Wands. And we've got the Chariot. So, Scorpio, again, this is possibly about inner conflict. It might be about subconscious things that you've been wrestling with. It could be about maybe arguments or fights with other people. But there's a need to be mature. There's a need for you to stand in your power. There's a need for you to defend yourself and be defensive of yourself and to take care of yourself. Be emotionally mature. If somebody, does something to you and you feel the need to be defensive, you just need to let it go. Let it go. Move on from it. That's how you get your victory. Now, for some of you, you may be dealing with someone who's headed in a different direction. If there was some kind of, argument or tryst of some kind. For others of you, this can be about you, just being mature enough to let go and move on from things that caused you to feel defensive. Maybe, old traumas, old wounds, maybe, mother or father issues, or any old feelings of jealousy and fears, old trust wounds, things that you just need to let go of and move on from in order to have a healthy, happy future. So how are you showing up in this energy, Scorpio? How are you showing up this weekend? We got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Magician. Wow, serious Gemini energy. Also have Virgo there. I think you have a choice. You are filling your own cup of love. You may be wanting to let go of things and offer someone a cup of love. You do have the Lover's card here, which can be a choice, but I always see this sort of in a romantic sense as, those two. For those two, the choice is made. So you might be making a choice, and it seems like you are in a mode of manifestation with that Magician card there. You have the power and all the tools you need to manifest whatever it is you want. Tell me about the energies that you're dealing with. Person, situation, whatever it is. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Hermit. A lot of major arcana here. And we got the Eight of Wands. Communication, action, travel. Somebody is seeing things from a different perspective after going within and doing a deep excavating dive of their own emotions, traumas, possibly going through the dark night of the soul. Somebody could be communicating this, and this could be you to yourself. This could all be you. This could be you dealing with your subconscious. Again, moving on from that defensiveness or old wounds or things that, brought up issues for you. Jealousy, trust, old traumas of some kind. How are you coming at this situation? We got the Queen of Pentacles. So you're trying to be very practical, very solid, stable, grounded, very, very confident energy. The situation could have been stagnant and kind of stuck for a while. But there is action. There is movement. You got two cards here of travel and moving forward. This is a very stable, grounded energy. Very nurturing, very kind, very loving, and very abundant at that. Very confident. You may have love for someone. You may be making a choice and want to manifest in somebody, but you want to do it in a stable, practical, grounded, and confident way. The King of Cups is on your side. So you may be letting go of some kind of issue where there was some kind of, argument. It could be just your past issues coming up, things in your subconscious that you're letting go of. Somebody is seeing things from a different perspective, whether this is you or somebody else. Somebody has gone within and done the work on themselves. They are communicating, they are traveling, they are moving forward, and this is fast, passionate action here. So how is this energy showing up? We had the Emperor. Somebody is bossing up, bossing all the way up. if this is a romantic interest, you could be choosing someone and letting go of old things in order to travel forward to whoever this is. Whoever this is, if this is a person, is somebody that's done the work on themselves and leveled up in a big, big way. Now, you could be offering a cup of love to this person, or if you had some kind of argument or something with someone, you may be letting go of that, moving on from it. And this person is bossing up. They see things from a different way. They've looked at themselves and they're owning up. They're healing and taking control of the situation. I do think you're dealing with somebody here who's done the work on themselves and is having a glow up. And for several of you Scorpios, this could be you. This could be your 3D and 5D self kind of, hashing it out and coming to a good bit of self-love. There's a choice here, Scorpio. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you get the Four of Wands. Higher levels of commitment, solid, stable commitment. Can be marriage, can be about your own home and your own energetic home, if you will. If this is you and you, this is about your energetic home. And I think we're moving on from any defensiveness or trust issues or traumas. Either way, whether you're dealing with a person or this is just you resolving issues within yourself. And it still looks really, really good, Scorpio. Again, this moon is going to bring that up. It's about rest, reflection, closure, and your subconscious and letting go of issues that stand in your way. Some of you might be letting it go, and you might be wanting to offer a cup of love in a grounded, stable way. You might be choosing someone. You know what I mean? You might see this as an emperor, somebody's done the work on themselves. And it could, if you're dealing with a person, it could be somebody at a distance where they would have to travel to you or you to them. And it could be an emotional distance as well. But it looks really, really good. It does look like you're coming to a solid, stable, grounded place. And it looks like we're moving on from some kind of defensiveness and some kind of drama. Beautiful, Scorpio. Let's get you a yes or no question and answer that for you. Think of your question. Breathe deeply. Let's get you that answer from the universe right now. We've got the Hermit card. That is a no. We've got Virgo energy here. This is, again, it's about I honor my spiritual self. It's about going within and looking. So it's about soul searching. It's about spiritual enlightenment, self-reflection, introspection, contemplative and inner guidance. It's about solitude. And the hermit's journey is about, moving away from the rest of the world. The hermit is looking into that lantern. Inside that lantern is the star. Healing, real healing, and wish fulfillment. Somebody could be a little bit silent. The answer, just for this weekend, just for right now, is a no. But remember, energies can change. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. You could be dealing with a Virgo. We got strong Gemini here. Virgo again. There you are. Let's see. It could be Cancer or Pisces as well. We have Cancer there. You also have Aries, Pisces, Virgo again. And all of your fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you, Scorpio, for being here. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates for you. Leave me an emoji. Tell me your story. Tell me what fits for you. Wishing you the best of luck, Scorpio. Big hugs to you out there. All right. We are moving on to Sagittarius, my centaurs of arrow shooting joy. We're doing your reading tonight at 2:15:25. What do we got for my Saggy babies? Excuse me. Let's see. For the astrology of this full moon in Libra, this for you is going to bring into focus community and your long-term goals, your future goals, your friendships. the people you deal with, your coworkers, your family, your friends, the people you see on a day-to-day basis, the UPS guy, the guy down at the people down at the convenience store, the folks at your work, your friends, the people you hang out with. This is what's going to be brought up, or that's the area of life that's being brought up for you in the Sagittarius. Shifts in friendships or group dynamics may arise over the weekend. You may also reflect on where you exactly belong. You might not feel too comfortable in a certain group of people, or your values may have changed. I used to go out and drink with a bunch of friends. We'd go out to the bar, have a couple of beers, play some pool, things like that, hang out. My values changed, and I don't do that anymore. You know what I mean? So there could be shifts, something like that. You might be changing things. You might be growing. But, it's just a matter of self-reflection and figuring out where it is that you feel like you belong and what's good and positive for your growth and your movement forward, looking at your long-term goals. Your advice is to collaborate, but don't lose your individuality. You want to be honest about what you need, and in your circles, are things making you happy? Are you, is this a positive influence in your life? Are you gaining information, or are you just getting hindered and set back because, so and so wants to go get drunk all the time? You know what I mean? The ritual for you this weekend that could be helping you is to reset your vision board. If you don't have one, maybe it's time to create one. The theme for that should be your future goals and your friendships, where you want to be in life. You want to revisit your goals and your friend dynamics of people around you and update your vision board, or make a new vision board. Or you could possibly journal about your new dreams, your new goals, your new aspirations. I know what I want as a person is changed wildly. It is vastly different from what I used to want at one point in time. And as we grow, as we mature and go through different experiences, our priorities change, our thoughts change. And so what we see as wish fulfillment and where we want to be, that changes right along with it. Now is a time to reflect on those particular things and situations and people in your life. You need to ask yourself, who's coming with me and who no longer aligns with what it is that I actually want. As a bonus this weekend for your ritual, you can always sit outside, look at the full moon, and stargaze. Set your intentions for spiritual growth and personal growth forward. Again, this is a full moon. It's all about releasing things that do no longer serve you. And it's a perfect time to reassess your goals, your alignment, and where you need to be, and who needs to come with you on that particular journey. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to shift gears a little bit, if you will. All right, Saji, let's look at the cards and see what they have in store for you. Tell me about the situations for my Saji gang this particular weekend. All right. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. There could be a choice here. You also have all of your fixed signs here. There's going to be, let's see, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. This is about destiny. It's about harmony. It's about this is the universe spinning the wheel in your favor. You or somebody else may have been ignoring a cup of love, or somebody was, very upset about things. That can be a little bit of a pouty britches, but he knows that cup of love is right there. It can also be about a little bit about missed opportunities, but there is the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. Now, this can be about good and bad karma, receiving karma. But with this Lover's card here and the Wheel of Fortune, I think something is destined, or something was destined to happen in a certain way. Let's see. Tell me about your energy within this, Sagittarius. Tell me about how my Sagittarians are feeling about this situation. You've got the King of Cups. Whoo! The Ace of Cups. And we've got the Moon card. So you may have missed an opportunity, but you have a lot of feelings for someone. You're trying to be emotionally mature and see things from all perspectives. You are filling your own cup, but I think you want to offer your cup of love here, but you're hiding it. You're not really revealing your hand here. You may feel like you missed out on a destined partner, a destined soulmate of some kind. For some of you, you may feel like because you're hiding your feelings, you are missing out. Again, this is about reevaluating your long-term goals and who you want to bring with you. So there may be a need to be mature and reveal what's been hidden. If you have feelings for someone or offering that cup of love, you may feel like you missed an opportunity somehow, or that something is being missed, but you don't want to miss it again. That this may be very destined for you, and it does feel like a soulmate. Somebody's feeling like they missed an opportunity, and they don't want to miss it again. Tell me about the energy around my Saggy gang. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, now we have the King and Queen of Cups on the board here. We've got Justice, Libra energy. And we've got the Sun card, Leo energy. This is somebody who's very nurturing, very sweet, very kind. They might have a strong sense of justice. That Justice card there tells me that there could have been some kind of injustice. But this person is looking for their happiness. That Queen of Cups, she's not going to offer her cup to just anybody. Okay? She's very nurturing, very sweet, very kind, but that is a special, special kind of love. Special barrel, reserved, select. She's got her hand over the pitcher. She's not just handing a cup of love to anybody that comes along. And in the standard tarot, that is the only cup that has a lid on it. It is not for everyone. It is very sweet. It is very kind. It is very special. You may see this person as a soulmate or a partner, and you may have missed out on something, wanting to offer and hiding your feelings a bit. But this person, male or female, they're not going to offer their cup to just anyone. They want their justice. They want their happiness. They want, this might be eliminated. This person may have gone through some things in their past. There could have been a legal situation, whether it's with you or somebody else. But I do feel like somebody missed their chance, and this weekend it could be about the destiny. Again, you might be changing up your priorities, your vision board. You might be looking at your long-term goals, switching things up. It may feel like you missed an opportunity somewhere, but you're never going to miss what's meant for you. There is an energetic match here, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay. And flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. And remember, there are no, there's no gender here. This could easily be a female. This could easily be a male. So don't pay any attention to that part. This person could have gone through a lot, whether it's with you or somebody else, but this person wants justice. They want their happiness. And I mean, that is the happiest card in the deck. And the Queen of Cups has self-love. She's very discerning. Again, she's not going to offer her cup to just anyone. She's not. So there may be somebody, it looks like either you're revealing, you've got the sun and the moon here as well. You may have been hiding your feelings for someone and feel like you missed an opportunity because you're looking at your long term and you're trying to figure out where it is that you actually want to be, maybe changing up your friend circle, changing up the dynamic around your life. How are you coming at this situation, Sagittarius? We've got the 9 of Cups. So you're coming at it single, but self-content. You may see this as wish fulfillment. That might, if you feel like you missed out on an opportunity, that might be the case. How is this person showing up? Whoo! The Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, flip it, switch it, whatever. But whoever this is, I think you are highly attracted to them. They may be highly attracted to you. There could be a strong, strong chemistry. Again, you got matches all over the place. The sun, the moon, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. If it's destined and meant to be, it's not going to pass you by. It's not. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant. You could have somebody here who sticks to the rules. You got Taurusian energy. It's also a higher level of commitment and can be a card of institutions like marriage. But I think somebody here is very serious about their happiness. They're not playing around. You might be highly attracted to them or vice versa. Either way, again, flip the roles. Whoever this is feels like they missed out on an opportunity and they've been hiding their feelings, but they do come at this as wish fulfillment. Somebody might be revealing how they feel, feeling like they missed out on some kind of opportunity because they had the wrong plans, they were going down a wrong path, and now they want to switch that path up, maybe change up their friend circle, the people around them, and changing your vision board, changing what it is that you actually want because you've got a different set of values and a different identity. You know what I mean? So, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you this weekend. I'm sending you big hugs and love out there. Again, stick to your rules. This is about being true and honest with yourself, and it's okay to change directions if you need to. It really, really is. If something's fated for you, and this is a soulmate, they're not going to pass you by. The universe is going to bring you what's yours. You know what I mean? Sagittarius, let's get you a yes or no question. Think of your question and breathe deeply. Close your eyes and concentrate on it if you need to. Let's get you that answer from the universe right now. Justice. That is a yes. This is justice, karmic justice, consequences, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, life lessons. This person could have gone through some kind of divorce or had some kind of legal issue, whether it was with you or somebody else. There just could have been some kind of situation, whether it was legal or not. The answer is yes. Justice will be served. The divine, the universe is going to balance things out. It is going to spin that wheel. And, where karma sits, karma sits. There could be a choice here, but somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. And they feel like they missed an opportunity with something that was meant for them. You know what I mean? Anyway, the answer to your question is a very justified yes. That's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Libra. We've got a Scorpio here. Let's see, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces. A lot of water here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be dealing with another Sagittarius or fire sign. We get the Queen of Cups. That's Cancerian energy. Libra and Leo. You also have Taurus with that Hierophant there. That's what I got for you, Saggy babies. I do greatly appreciate you. Hit that like button for me. Comment, share, and subscribe. Let me comment. Let me know how that resonates with you, how this full moon's affecting you. I think a lot of people are feeling it, and they're changing things up and letting things go in order to have a better future. I think a lot of people are waking up right now. That's what I got for you, Saggy. Thank you. Thank you. Moving the show on to Capricorn. We're doing Capricorn at 2/31/42. Capricorn. Man, I got to speed this up. Do. So it may be 8:30, 8:45 before I start the live mini read. It's Friday night, so I'm not worried about how late it goes, but I am going to take a break in between this and that. So keep that in mind, folks. All right, Cappy. Capricorn, this full moon in Libra, the pink moon, brings into focus your career, your ambition, and your public image. This is about purpose and direction and clarity about where you want to go. A career milestone or decision may come to fruition. You also may need to balance work with personal life in this to get a better focus of where you're going and properly prioritize yourself. Your advice is to step into that leadership role, but don't sacrifice your well-being. You want to take care of things, but you got to have time for you as well. Let fairness guide your ambition. In other words, don't be too hasty to spend all the time at work building something and go when you need to take care of yourself as well. It's important to have ambition and it's important to have goals. But there could be, you may have been working your butt off here lately, Capricorn. Your ambition and your public image are, don't get me wrong, those are great things. But you need to make sure that you're not sacrificing your own well-being. You don't want to be burning the candle at both ends, Cappy. You know what I'm saying? Even the devils need to sit down every now and then and have a little nap. The theme for you this weekend on your ritual is going to be your purpose, your direction. And your ritual is the career clarity spread. Do a tarot or oracle spread asking what's working in my career path, what's not, what needs alignment, realignment, and make sure to journal your insights about this and thoughts with yourself. Some of you may have been ignoring a love situation. You might need to bring something in. For the bonus of this ritual, burn a light. Hold on. See what this says. Burn a green candle for abundance and a white one for clarity. There may have been a need to kind of balance things out. You might be all work, and no play. You could have been ignoring a love situation or a relationship of some kind. And again, it's always good to have ambitions. It's always good to, worry about your goals and your purpose and your direction and everything. But you got to ask yourself, what good is it to have everything in the world if you don't have somebody to share it with? So you may need to take a step back and really reassess things. It's okay to be the leader. And I know my Capricorns are hard workers out there. And it's okay to be in that leadership role and to take that responsibility as Capricorns are so comfortable with doing. But do not sacrifice yourself. You still need love. You still need self-care. For some of you, you may need that relationship that you don't have. And it might be kind of lingering on the outside. If it is, you know where it is. You know where that love is, and you haven't been doing much about it. maybe you need to balance that out. You know what I'm saying, Cappy? Let's get into the cards and see what they have to say for my Capricorns. All right, Capricorn. What do we got for my Cappies? We got the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups. Ooh, what is going on here, Cappy? And we got the Hermit. Virgo energy, got Cancerian energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody's going within themselves and looking at kind of how they broke their own heart. There could have been a third party, and the third party could have been work. If you're leaving love out of, again, what's the purpose in having everything if you don't have somebody to share it with, if you don't have love? And I think somebody's looking at themselves, realizing, oh, 10 of Cups. I need love as well. And there could have been a heartbreak over the. How are you showing up towards this, Capricorn? What is your energy? We've got the Hanged Man, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. You might be reprioritizing things a little, Capricorn. You might be seeing things from a different perspective. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Pisces. There might be a soulmate around you, or you might have a choice. But I think you're seeing things differently, and you're coming at a situation with a cup of love. It could be an apology. It could be an offer of love. There's obviously somebody here who's heartbroken and looking at themselves going, I need all 10 of my cups, or that was my 10 of cups, whatever, because there's definite heartbreak here. Tell me about the energy around Capricorn. What is the situation that you are dealing with? King of Cups, Emperor, Three of Cups. Somebody loves you, Capricorn. They're very mature. Now, having said that, somebody might be bossing up and owning things. For some of you, this could have been somebody that may have had a drinking issue at some point in time. Maybe like to party a little bit too much. But this is about how they're coming at this situation. The person probably wants a reconciliation. Whoever this is bossed up, having one hell of a glow up with that Emperor card there, coming at things from a very mature space. There's a lot of love here. And this person may have had a glow up. They may be bossing up and just taking things over. So I'm not sure who's heartbroken here, who's looking, but I think both of you feel that this is 10 of Cups. You could have everything with this person. And you may be seeing things from a different perspective. You know, again, ambition and work and your purpose and all that's fine. But you got to share it with somebody. Some of you may be heartbroken, feeling like looking at yourself, feeling like you missed out on an Emperor. It's sort of similar to Sagittarius's reading as well. You may be a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp. How are you coming at this situation, Capricorn? Page of Cups. Oh, it's a little bit of love, a little bit of emotion, possibly even an apology. Now, I'll flip it, switch it. However, but we know, Capricorns, you're the workhorses of the zodiac. We know You're bossing up. You're taking control of things. You got to be in the lead. Work. You might be seeing things from a different perspective and realize this is a soulmate and somebody that you want to offer love to, because some of you may be looking inside feeling like, the hell's the point of doing all this work if we're not getting the 10 of cups, if we're not having that love? Because whoever this is does indeed love you very, very much. How is this person coming at my Capricorns? How are they coming at this situation? The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. This is somebody that's manifesting. They have all the tools they need to manifest whatever they want. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody's just, this is an emperor. This is a magician. This is a powerful, powerful person. You may be realizing that you broke somebody's heart, but I think they still love you. They're trying to be mature. They are open to return, maybe reconcile a situation, but somebody will speak their truth. Now, that King of Swords can be a little harsh and cutting. You know, if you ignored this person and broke their heart, they might tell you a thing or two about yourself, that they love you, but they bossed up. And, you know, this person may want to reunite, and I think they do want to celebrate because that's how they're coming at the situation. But they're being very honest about it. And this could be you being honest with yourself about possibly seeing things from a different perspective. You may have a choice, but I think what you're choosing is love. Somehow this had some heartbreak in it. Maybe it was a third party. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Somebody is looking at themselves, realizing the heartache and pain, and realizing that this is 10 of Cups. Either that or it's like you can't just work and not share your life with somebody. What is the point of life? To love. You want to know the meaning of life? I'll tell you. It ends. That's the meaning of life. It becomes over. It's finite. There's only so much of it. And therefore, the feelings and the emotions and the experiences that you have are going to end when the life ends. Now, you'll rejoin the source, God, one, heaven, the collective, whatever, however you refer to it. But in this life, the meaning of life is it ends. And therefore, things like love, friendship, hope, these things are to be cherished and sought out in all forms. There's no point. You don't get to take all the things with you. You don't get to take the nice house with you. You don't get to take all the money with you. What you take are memories and emotions. And so what's the point of having everything unless you have that love? Somebody here was heartbroken. And it may be this person. Whatever it is, somebody here has leveled up. I think they're open to reconciliation. This is a powerful person. This is someone with a lot of emotion. This is someone who's had a glow up, male or female. I don't care who it is. This is a powerful person. And somebody, it seems like you are seeing things from a different perspective. The situation may have been stuck and stagnant. If you broke this person's heart, they're going to tell you that. They're going to tell you the truth. But I think somebody is looking at themselves, realizing their wish fulfillment and knowing what they need to do to heal. Let's go for that 10 of Cups. And what do we have here? Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. I love you. I'm sorry. Look, there's a choice. You might be seeing things differently about a choice that you made. Or if this is somebody brand new, you might be heartbroken that you haven't chosen love and now you want to choose it. Either way, it's about your career. It's about moving forward. And even though you want to pay attention to your career path, but you also need to figure out about alignment. Write down your thoughts on this. And again, as a bonus to your little ritual, you can burn a green candle for abundance and a white one for clarity. I think that clarity is going to come in, Capricorn. Somebody's going to realize this is the goal. You know what I mean? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Let's get you a yes or no question and see what it has to say for you. Think of your question. Breathe deeply. Let's get you that answer right now. 8 of Cups, walking away. That is a no. 8 of Cups is walking away from something you once loved because you have love for yourself. If you chose something differently, this person may have very well walked away, or vice versa. However, if you need to walk away from the constant work and career and ambition and goal and drive and blah, blah, blah to go get your 10 of Cups, that's having a bit of self-love, realizing that you need to be cared for as well. You do not need to sacrifice your well-being for something you love. You know what I mean? And I know my Capricorns love their work. I know they do. I know you're hard workers. But we need love too. And part of that love is letting yourself be nurtured and choosing love. The answer, just for right now, is a no. You got Piscean energy there. It says moving on, abandonment, abandoning plans, walking away, letting go, traveling, escapism, reaching the limit, self-analysis, and self-discovery. That answer is a no for right now, but the energy can change. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We've got Gemini here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of emotion here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo. You've got Scorpio there. Could be Cancer or Pisces. We've got Aries here. And Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with that King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's what I got for you, Cappy. Sending you a big hug out there. All my devils, all my goats. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how this resonates for you, Capricorn. All right, Mitzi Boo, how are you doing, darling? I've got Shrek in the house. What is going on? Money you can pay for love. I don't want to know, Shrek. I don't want to know. Delaney, how are you doing, darling? We got Miss Heather in the house as well. And Queen Tiki Tarot, what is going on, my friend? If y'all have not checked out her channel, please do so. Give her a follow and a holler over there. All right. Gonna move this party along. Gotta do it. Gotta go. Like I said, I'm gonna take about a 30 or 40 minute break after I get done with this. So gotta go. We're coming up on Aquarius next. Aquarius, we're doing your read tonight at 2:49:36. 2:49:36. My aqua babies. What is happening for Aquarius? This full moon in Libra, the pink moon, and this weekend, Aquarius it's going to bring up the focus on your beliefs, learning, and your expansion. Okay, this is going to be a time for a little bit of a belief detox and your limiting beliefs about yourself, about the world, about other people. A new perspective may challenge your worldview, or you could feel the urge to teach, travel, or explore. Your advice is to stay curious, embrace learning and seeing new perspectives, new cultures, new ideas, but be mindful of being too idealistic or dogmatic. You want to keep it. It's okay to learn new things and want to explore things. As a matter of fact, you should all do it. But you don't want to go in with, well, this is the only way to do that. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of break the mold a little bit. The ritual for you this weekend, something that you can do to help you along and utilize this energy to better your path, is to, understand that there are limiting beliefs. You need to write down outdated beliefs or fears. Things like I have to do it alone, or people just don't get me, or I'll never be able to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Write down a set of your beliefs and fears, things that you're telling yourself, or maybe outdated thoughts, schools of thinking, perhaps things that you were taught about life, your parents, people around you as you grew up. All of those limiting beliefs can really, really hurt you. So you want to write down a list of those things that you've been telling yourself and burn the list. Again, if you're burning something, be safe. Don't just go out burning things willy-nilly and starting fires or burning your house down or setting forest fires or burning somebody else's house down, anything like that. If you're going to burn something, be safe about it. Pretty please. You do want to write all those limiting beliefs down, though, and burn the list so that you release that energy into the world, just, to get rid of it, and write down new truths about yourself to replace those limiting beliefs. So you want to write down 2 separate lists: the limiting beliefs that you had and the new belief, the new mantra to replace whatever that is. You burn the list of things that were and keep the list of things that you're using to replace them. You might also try a dream journal to go over your dreams. Try a dream journal this evening or tomorrow night. Libra's air energy with that moon is going to bring in powerful, powerful insights for you. For those of you that can't remember your dreams, here's a trick that I try, and I'm an Aquarius moon myself. I keep a little voice recorder, a little digital voice recorder. I keep one of those right by the bed so that when I wake up in the morning, you still got an idea of the dream, like when you're real fuzzy and foggy and you just woke up. I'll pick up that voice recorder and just speak it. That way I don't have to turn lights on or start writing immediately, which is I'm not going to do when I first wake up. But it really, really helps because you pick up that voice recorder, record yourself and your dream, and then you go back and you try to remember it and analyze it later. It really does help to remember dreams. And your dreams can bring a lot of things to the surface. When you dream, that is your subconscious's playground. That's your subconscious working everything out. You know what I mean? And some people have very lucid dreams where they understand that they are in a dream. Others don't. But remembering dreams can be quite tough for a lot of people. But try a dream journal and, really analyze the things that are in them. And again, write those lists about limiting beliefs and what to replace them with. Okay? Let's get into your cards and find out how the weekend's going to be for you, Aquarius. What are my aqua babies dealing with? What is going on for them this weekend with this full moon in Libra? What do we got, Aquarius? We've got the Two of Swords. Whoop, I got 2 of them there. And the Page of Swords and the 9 of Cups. And we've got the 10 of Cups. The 2 of Swords, for me, is a lot like the Hermit card. It's about making a decision from within. You can understand advice from other people, listen to tarot readings, friends, family members, get advice from all kinds of folks, but ultimately, it's about making that decision from within. That's where she's blindfolded, and in the standard Rider-Waite, you see her crossing her heart. It's making the decision from within. Somebody here's got a choice to make, and they're finding out some new information about their own wish fulfillment and being content within themselves. Somebody wants their 10 of Cups. Yeah, they do. And I think they're making that decision. Seems like we got a little running theme here, especially with Sagittarius, then Capricorn, now Aquarius. Somebody's deciding that their happiness and wish fulfillment is their 10 of Cups. Let's see whether they have somebody in mind for that or not. Let's check out your energy, Aquarius. Again, for you, it's about limiting beliefs. You might be making a decision to learn more and go for what really makes you happy and dropping those limiting beliefs. So let's find out, what is your energy like? We have got the Devil, Justice, and the Six of Swords. Again, fear, ego, insecurity, limiting beliefs, toxicity. There's justice here. Now to get that justice, moving on, moving away from it, getting away from those limiting beliefs, getting away from that toxicity, getting away from self-sabotage, things like that. You know, that is going to bring you your justice. For some of you, you may have had to deal with a legal situation where you maybe got into a little trouble. I mean, that can be addictions. It can be negative self-talk. It can be toxicity. It can be all kinds of things. You could just be dealing with a Capricorn. But it's, you know, I'm asking about your energy, and I think we're moving on from toxic ways to get justice. Some of you may have had something toxic going on. You might have gotten into a bit of legal trouble, and you're finally moving on from that. Again, this is about making decisions from within for yourself, learning something new about your wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups. All the things. That's your 9 of Cups with another Ace of Cups from someone else. Let's find out about the energy around you. We've got the 10 of Wands. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. Whoever this is very, very burdened. They want to offer a couple love, but there's a choice here. This could be a soulmate. Somebody's been very burdened by the situation. Now flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates, Aquarius. This full moon can bring this issue up for you that you see in someone else. This could be someone else that you see has a bunch of toxic issues or addictions or whatever, and they need to move on and, you know, whatever. But somebody is making the decision after they find out new information about their wish fulfillment and what they actually want long term. Whoever this is has been highly, highly burdened. They do have a lot of love in the situation, but they have a choice to make. They may have a lot of love for you, but if whoever this is has got toxic habits and traits and, you know, ego and all of that, you don't, it's burdening the shit out of this person. And you got 2 10s here. 10s are endings. How are you showing up, Aquarius? And again, only take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. Okay? We've got the 3 of Wands. You might be waiting for your ships to come in. You could be Some of you might be going on a trip. Somebody could be going to rehab. To see this guy looking at the sun, like seeing the truth and clarity, getting that information. You see how this Page of Wands is learning something, but he's kind of staring off into the distance. So is this guy. How's this person showing up? The Emperor. This is a boss. This could be a father figure. It could be divine soulmate, whatever. Somebody is finally seeing the truth about their own about their own limiting beliefs, possibly their fear, possibly addictions or bad habits that are getting in their way. Somebody's getting clear, and there's a dose of justice here because they are moving on from that and waiting for their ships to come in. But it takes making that decision to really analyze things, to realize that one extra piece that you need the puzzle to go from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. It's about being content with yourself, comfortable in your own skin. And again, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. Somebody here is bossing up. They're dropping the burdens. They have handled everything that they can handle. They do have love in the situation, but there's a choice here. And this very well could be a soulmate. But somebody is taking control of their life. And I don't think they're going to put up with this. So I do think that somebody here does need to move on from any toxic fears, their ego, bad habits, addictions. Could need to just move on from a Capricorn. But whatever it is, for the justice, it's moving on and finding something better. And I think they're actually doing it. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's sadness, remorse, regret, because there's still love there. This person's been through it. They still have love in the situation, but they've bossed up and taken control. They've made the decision to level up. Whoever this is needs to do the same, whether this is you, Aquarius, or somebody else. This full moon is going to be bringing these kinds of issues up, to really figure out the limiting beliefs, bad habits, things like that, to get rid of it, whether it's in you or somebody else. Somebody needs to drop the old ways of thinking, really understand themselves, and move on to a higher level so that they can get their wish fulfillment and they can be happy. Learning that information, discovering yourself, embracing your shadow side, understanding it, and moving forward. You know what I mean? If you know you're an alcoholic, right? Would you go to a bar to hang out with friends? No, you wouldn't. It's understanding things like that are going to help you move forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what I have for you, Aquarius. And let's get you a yes or no question and see what the card has to say for you. Think of your question. Breathe deeply. Concentrate on your question. Let's get you that answer from the universe right now. 7 of Swords. This is a maybe. This can be about lies, deception. It can be about self-lies and deception. But it's also about being strategic. 7 of Swords isn't always bad. This guy is stealing swords from the army so that they can't fight anymore and they have to negotiate. Being strategic about how to do things in a different way and realizing the deception and trickery that's going on. This is about deceit, lies, trickery, cheating, theft, underhanded, dishonest, dangerous and risky behavior. Masquerading as a friend, spying, lack of conscience, strategy, resourcefulness, being flexible, and escaping interconnections. Again, this is about somebody being toxic, realizing they're toxic, having to face the music, face the justice, move on from their self-limiting beliefs, and moving forward to choosing their own happiness and learning new things. They're choosing to learn new about their contentment, their wish fulfillment, their ability to be okay in their own skin and gain their confidence so they can move from the 9 to the 10. Do you know what I'm saying? There's obviously been some remorse, regrets, and sadness here because there's still 2 of Cups upright. There's still love. Okay? Whoever this is has had it. They've bossed up. They've had a glow up of some kind. But whoever this is taking control of their life. They're dropping the burdens of everything. They do still have a lot of love in the situation. And this may very well be a soulmate, a lover, if you will. But this person has a choice. Either that or they've made their choice. Be careful, Aquarius. Make good decisions for yourself. Trust your intuition. Get rid of those limiting beliefs. Get rid of those negative things. Even if you see this in another person, help them do it. You know what I'm saying? The answer to your question is a maybe. What are you going to choose? It's either a yes or a no. You're asking the question, but you know there's a dichotomy to it. Okay? Maybe. It's a matter of being strategic. It's either going to be strategic for the better or lies and deception. I think the universe is kind of throwing it back in your corner, Aquarius. Oh, and that is an Aquarius card, by the way. You could be dealing with another Aquarius. We've got Capricorn here. We got Libra. Who else we got? Let's see. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Aries. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We got Gemini. And all of your water signs. That's what I've got for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonated with you. Try those rituals about writing everything down, getting rid of your fears, get rid of those outdated beliefs, and do good things for yourself, Aquarius. You know your boy Jojo is rooting for you. I love you, and I want to see you do well. All right, we're moving on to Pisces. Crisscross applesauce. How are you doing, boo-boo? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hope you're well. We got Bombshell Buddha in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for all the support and the love. I really do appreciate it. Let's move on to last but not least. Yep, House of Pisces Tarot. She's been waiting on it. She has. I know. Here, I'm going to delay you for just another moment. House of Pisces Tarot. Y'all be sure and visit her channel. You'll be sure and help her out. She had a little trouble with her. I saw the thing about your clamp. I'll tell you, I've got all kinds of stuff rigged here. I know the thing. But anyway, y'all be sure and check out the House of Pisces Tarot. And also check out Queen Tiki Tarot. There are all kinds of readers out there. And, you know, we all need to support each other. We really do. Everybody has a different message, and I firmly believe that you will find the right message for you when you need to. We all light a different part of the path. So visit Queen Tiki Tarot, give her a follow and a holler, and that's River Dragon. Hey, River Dragon. And House of Pisces Tarot. You'll be sure and check them out. Okay, now, House of Pisces Tarot. Now, we can move on. Pisces. I'm doing Pisces tonight at 3 hours, 9 minutes, and 48 seconds. Pisces. How you doing? What's going on, sushi people? My little fishy friends. What you doing? Having a good time? You're the mutable water sign. That's why I lose. I'm a Gemini. Pisces, this full moon in Libra, the pink moon this weekend, tomorrow, in fact, is going to bring your focus around to intimacy, transformation, and shared resources. Now, this can come up it'd be a good time for emotional release and vulnerability. Maybe time to open up somebody. Could have somebody new coming in, or just realizing different things within yourself that you need to take care of. You know what I mean? With this full moon, you might have some emotional or financial entanglements that might be highlighted, and being vulnerable about those things can lead to healing. I mean, we all get ourselves into a jam sometimes. We do. The trick is, are you going to face those things head on? Are you going to be honest about them and, just be vulnerable and say, okay, what do I need to do? How do we fix this? Whatever it is. Or do you just continue to ignore it? You know what I mean? You have to be honest about what you're holding on to and let go of the fear around it. The fear maybe around intimacy or change. It might be you open up and be honest with somebody that you already know. It could be you just being honest with yourself about things, or you could be being open and honest about your struggles with somebody brand new. Now, let me learn how to speak. Your ritual around this weekend, what could help you, is called the Intimacy Water Ritual. And its theme is emotional release and vulnerability. For this ritual, you need to fill a bowl with water and a little bit of rose petals. You get them around. It's springtime. The roses are blooming. I know my roses out front have just gone haywire. I got a rose bush out there that's like almost 8 feet tall now. 8 feet. It is big. Ironically enough, it's a St. Joseph rose. It's a beautiful yellow rose with little orange tips. Gorgeous. Okay, so you fill a bowl with water and rose petals. You want to whisper into it everything that you're ready to release. Emotional baggage, fears around trust, fears around life, money, things like that. Then you want to pour that water into the earth or a natural body of water, symbolizing the release of those fears and being vulnerable about it. You want to release the emotion that's kept you, that you want to release the emotion that you've kept bottled up inside. And so, again, there may be somebody new in your life or somebody that you already know. It could be opening up to a friend or a family member, or it could be somebody completely new in your life that you want to be open and vulnerable with and be honest about the things that you're holding on to. You have to be honest with yourself about that as well. Now, to aid this along, you can also sleep with an amethyst under your pillow for dream clarity. There are different stones available that do different things and have different effects. Yours is advised to sleep with an amethyst underneath your pillow. Just so happens to be that an amethyst can be, it's one of the gemstones for Gemini. I think you've got, Geminis can be, I want to say they're diamonds, amethysts, and something else. Pearl, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, sleep with an amethyst under your pillow. And again, fill a bowl with water and rose petals and whisper into it everything that you're ready to release. Write down that, all the emotions that you've been hanging on to and not able to express. It's time to be vulnerable. It's time to let your fears out and, fears around trust, all of those things. It really, really can help. That emotional release can get you into a mindset and help you release those emotions that are, it's honestly just causing a blockage. You know what I mean? Let's get into your cards and find out what we got for my Pisces gang. What do we have for Pisces? All right. We have the Two of Swords, We've got the Devil. And we've got the Ten of Cups. Somebody here needs to make a decision. Are they going to stick with their fear? Are they going to go towards their happiness? There's a theme running for this particular full moon. If y'all haven't noticed it, I definitely have. Somebody needs to make those decisions from within for themselves. Tell me about your energy, Pisces. We've got the High Priestess. There you are, standing in your power. We've got the Ace of Cups. And the Magician. There could be somebody brand new in your life. The High Priestess. You've been hanging on. You've been silent too long, Pisces. The High Priestess is, that is strong, strong intuition. It really, really is. You know deep down, you're a water sign. Don't lie. Don't lie, Pisces. You've been keeping it quiet. You've been holding on, keeping your little secrets. It's time to be vulnerable. Time to offer that cup of love, not only to yourself, but to someone else as well. There could be somebody new that you want to offer a cup to. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. You could be dealing with another Pisces. And the High Priestess for me can be all water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be you just offering a cup of love to yourself so that you can manifest better things. But it takes that decision. What you going to choose, Pisces? Fear, ego, insecurity, addictions, toxicity, crap. You're going to choose your happiness. For some of you, you may need to choose a Capricorn. It's simple as that. I feel for Capricorns with that being their card. I do. This is about facing your own fear. It's about intimacy. It's about transformation, transmuting that energy. It's also about, shared resources, emotional and financial things that, little issues that come up around all that kind of crap that lead to fighting and arguing that just completely destroy any sense of intimacy. Tell me about the energy around you. Tell me about the energy around my Pisces this weekend. Let's see. Yeah. Give me the card. Here. Yeah. We're getting stuck. We've got the King of Wands. The Lovers. My. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. So whoever this is, they're probably a boss, somebody very charismatic. This can be somebody with choices. This could also be somebody that is destined for you, or there's some kind of destiny here. There could also be some karma playing out for someone. Good or bad, doesn't matter. That Wheel of Fortune spins, and it can be in this person's favor. It could be that this person is destined for you. For some of you, there's somebody brand new around you. Strong Gemini energy. You also have Leo energy here as well, and you got Capricorn as well. How are you showing up to this situation? Four of Pentacles, holding back, saving. Some of you could be holding on to some kind of addiction, or holding on to the fear and the ego and yeah. Some of you could be doing that, but I think you've got love for somebody, and you are manifesting. But it seems like you're holding back a little bit, and this is where you have to make the choice. You're going to keep holding back and choose your fear? Are you? Can keep swimming away, little fishy people? Or are you going to get out there and grow big? What you going to choose? Which is it? What's it going to be? All right, Pisces. How's this person showing up? Whoo. Queen of Wands. Whoever this is, they're very attractive. They probably have a good balance between their masculine and feminine. And you got Gemini nature here, that the duality, but whoever this is, they are just dynamic. You are probably highly, highly attracted to whoever this is. This can be somebody that's attracted to you, but this is somebody who's authoritative. This is a business owner. This is somebody charismatic, goes after what they want. Again, the hell yes guy. If it's not a hell yes, it is a hell no. And the Queen of Wands is somebody who gets all kinds of attention. She is not afraid to let her freak flag fly and wave around high. She walks into a room and she's doing her own thing, and all eyes immediately turn to her. The Queen of Wands has got two legs that go all the way up from the ground and make an ass out of themselves. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who gets attention, whether they want it or not, just by simply being them, being authentic, and doing what they want passionately. This can be something fated. You obviously, you're holding back. You're keeping silent, but you're manifesting it. You got the beepies. Yes, you do, Pisces. Yes, you do. You might be having to have a little bit of self-love right now, too, to manifest. And that could be the case as well. But I'm asking how you're coming at this situation. You want to offer that cup of love, and you're trying to figure out from within what choice it is you want to make. What you going to choose? You gonna be all scared, not talk about it, not be vulnerable? Or are you going to go after your 10 of Cups? Everything, your destiny, the person that you get arrested with for making too much noise at 3 a.m. because of your new toys, that new love towel you got, the new, oh look, that lubrication is raspberry flavored. Been playing Barry White at 2:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? So what you gonna do? You got a choice here, Pisces. You gonna be scared? You're gonna go after your 10 of Cups. What you gonna do? Ace of Pentacles underneath the bottom of the deck. That can be all four aces rolled into one. Whatever this is brand new. This is something brand new in your life. But I do think it's a soulmate, and this is fated. I think the universe is trying to spin the wheel in your favor, and it's waiting to see what decision you're going to make. And again, that's karma. Good karma, bad karma. It can go either way. What you going to choose? Which one are you going to choose, Pisces? What do you want? Fear, ego, insecurity? Gonna hold back? Not say nothing? Or are you gonna go after everything? Your choice. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. That's what's being brought up for you this weekend. Emotional release and vulnerability. Think of a yes or no question that you would like to ask the universe. We're going to get you that answer right now. Concentrate on your question. Breathe deeply. Let's get you that answer right now. 9 of Wands. Resilience. That is a yes. If you're strong enough, I know you're embattled. I know you've been through a lot. Stay strong, Pisces. You got this. Let your guard down. You got your walls up 1,000 feet high. Easy. Easy trigger. Calm it down. I know you've been through a lot. Whoever this is somebody attracted to you. There's a brand new opportunity here. Tenica, you like whoever this is. Yes, you do. You're manifesting them. But at the same time, you're holding back, being all silent, being all, high priestessy. Gotta talk. Gotta let your guard down, let your wall down a little. The answer is yes. You're strong enough. You're strong enough. You are. You can get that 10 of Cups. The answer is yes. Resilience. You got this, Pisces. I'm sending you big hugs and love out there. I know it can be difficult sometimes, but you got this. Okay? All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. Signs you could be dealing with. You got Sagittarius. You could be dealing with another Pisces or any of the water signs. Let's see. I'll make sure I'm not mixing up my cards here. Because I was about to. Don't do it. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Could be dealing with any of the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've got Gemini, Virgo here. Let's see. Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini again. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pisces, that's what I have for you. If you will, hit that like button for me, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how that resonates with you. Just know I'm sending you a lot of love, big hugs, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing weekend. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I said don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay, little fishy? You got this, Pisces. You got 10 of Cups waiting on you. And apparently something pretty passionate as well. Looks like it's something brand new. The universe is handing you something, but it's not a lure. It's the real deal. All 10 cups faded for you. You got to go get it. Okay? You got to make that choice. That is what I have for everybody this evening. Thank you, Pisces. Everyone, thank you all for being here. Thank you to all my mods. Infinite Fantasy. How are you doing, darling? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Queen Tiki Tarot. River Dragon Pam Bear is here. And Susie Q's hiding in the back. Thank you, House of Pisces Tarot. Thank you, everyone who donated. God love you. I do greatly appreciate all of your support. You guys are absolutely amazing. You make my job worthwhile here on YouTube every single day, and I cannot tell you how humbled and thankful I am for you. It brings me a lot of peace and joy to be able to read for you, and I do hope these reads bring you peace, clarity, joy, and a little bit of happiness. Hopefully, you're making good decisions for yourself, for your highest good, and for the highest good of all. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to be back in about, it's 8:20 now. I'm probably going to start up about 9 o'clock, and I am going to do live mini reads right here. Go ahead and get your questions in now. Follow that link in the chat, or you can look on the live tab on my page, and you'll see the little thing coming up. Go ahead and get your questions in, because once the live starts, I'm cutting questions off, okay? But I am going to leave this particular read right here. Everyone, please come in every situation with a cup of love. Please remember to always be kind. You never know what people are going through. You never know what kind of struggles they've got going on the inside. So please come in every situation with kindness, love, compassion, and understanding. Everyone, I hope you've had a fantastic week. If this is where I leave you for the night, have a beautiful weekend. Please, everyone, take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. I will see you on the next video. Again, everyone that's got questions in, give me about 30, 40 minutes. I'll probably start it up right at 9 p.m. Central. And so here in about 40 minutes, okay? Go ahead and get your questions in, and I will see you there. If anybody else, if you're not joining me for that, have a beautiful weekend. I'm wishing everyone well and sending love and hugs to everyone. Enjoy the full moon. And just know JoJo loves you and wants good things for you. Okay? Thank you all so much. Again, I will see you on the next video. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. I'll see you in about 40 minutes. And with that, bye for now. Love, love, love. Peace, baby. Y'all have a great night for those of you gone. And for the rest of you, I'll see you in about 40 minutes. Bye.
Good dog.